Can you meet me on my level? Oh, baby, is your rain over? Can you battle with the devil? Oh, baby, is the game over?
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
I'm standing on the edge of a cliff. Realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly, just grab my hand from him, said, with me tonight. I run away. We'll never
with you, boy. You won't give me too much chances. I don't care. I'm fine. I'm fencing brighter. Yeah, yeah, oh boy. I'm telling goodbye. I'm telling goodbye. Hey.
It's over.
All right, we're live.
Yes, we are.
All right, awesome. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first Bottom Frag Bowl between our lovable band of silver losers. Everybody within this tournament, ladies and gentlemen, is a true silver pug star with ratings below 4,000 right now in Premier. So we're looking forward to some absolutely incredible matches today between some of the worst possible Counter-Strike players on the planet. Most people have under 200 hours of gameplay. So, Nick, today we have a truly special $100 show match in store for everyone.
I know. I mean, $100 is nothing to look shy on. So it'll be a good job for these poor bottom fraggers to compete for such an illustrious prize. I'm Nick, otherwise Venriz, and this is Mike Thant. We made Baldur's Gate content in the past, but we have a horrible Counter-Strike addiction. We have two teams, Raul and the Dukes and Free Mike. Raul and the Dukes, their wonderful captain, his name is Sebulba. And they have Chef Baloney, Big Hoss, Moonut, and Guthex joining them. On the other hand, we have Hershey, Cyber V, Counterfood, Black Hammer, White Archer on Free Mike, and they are free. They are Free Mike, and they will be competing on the other side of the stream. We're going to take a quick little break here, and then we're going to get everything started up. So just bear with us for 2 minutes while we switch over to our timeout screen and then get the game started.
Awesome.
Chances, I don't care, I'm fine, I'm fencing brighter. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, I'm telling goodbye. Hey. Yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, I'm telling goodbye.
Tell me when we're live.
We're live.
Awesome. And so here we are, guys, in the very first round of the Bottom Frag Bowl. Our first map here tonight is Ancient. So we have a truly special treat in store for you guys on one of the newer maps to Counter-Strike.
And this was a team selected by Team Free Mike. So we have Roland Duke starting off on CT side. And we have Sebulba going down mid with Guthex.
It appears as though the T's are hitting the B bomb site, moving in there now. 2, 3, 4 members of the T's on site, already getting a plant down.
Sideburns killing Moonut, taking him down. Big Hoss trading that out. Sideburns clicking through. Sebulba's pushing Cave for a retake.
Very interesting with the post plan here. Very interesting with the post plan here for the T's. Having 2 stuck in one corner.
Oh, they're filing out one by one. Sideburns missing some shots, taking down Counterfood, checking Chef Baloney.
Oh, and the knife from
Sebulba!
Oh, that's a team captain on team captain knife to start the tournament off. That's obviously some early dominance being shown already from our terrorist side. Oh, let's see how the counter-terrorists respond to that.
That's a lot of disrespect to sit in the cubby over there on B site with the knife on post plant. I mean, he baited his entire team, but at the end, he got the reward, and let's see if he buys anything special with that money.
Oh.
Looks like Counterfood has decided to stick with a P250 and only armor. He's saving up, I guess, for an op third round.
Looks like this gamble might pay off as the CTs have elected to do a completely full save, no armor across the board.
And they've completely run over the A site, taking down Chef Baloney.
Wow, number 4 from the CTs taking a bit longer there to retake. Let's see, that is Big Hoss trying to file in now.
Hershey taking down Gootax. Muna taking down Black Hammer. Johnny fighting down Single Box and taking down Sebulba. Paul appears to be fighting Big Hoss and Cave, and that's another terrorist round win.
Yep, 2-0 here now for the terrorist side. We'll have to see if they're going to do a full buy here in this third round. It appears as though they are, with head armor from our CT side. Brett Wind electing to pick up the FAMAS in full utility instead of a better rifle.
And we have someone here showing off their bow reel. Let's see if the CTs can pull a recovery round here. So Bolo's getting ready to molly mid in hopes to stop any rush. But the T's look to be fuddling towards the B site here.
Yes,
and they're rushing. Oh, Molly's down. Pushing the molly.
B side pushes the molly and a smoke now. Multiple T's on site.
Moon has the AUG and long secured.
Oh, and there he gets one trade there on Black Hammer.
Counterfood with a quick recovery. Let's see if they can get a nice plant down before the CTs rotate. Sebulba takes down the planter. And Gootax cleans it up in Cave.
That's our first round win here for the counter-terrorists. That's some much-needed confidence they're going to need going in here into the rest of the game.
That's really interesting. They decided to push after the molly. They mollied ramp, and they decided to still push it. And after that smoke came in from Cave, they still sent it, which caused Black Hammer to push into Cave and die kind of pointlessly.
Yeah, that was not good for them, to say the least. All right, looks like we have an early smoke coming into house, and the T's are pushing mid. Bull takes down one, Counterfood pushes out, gets traded as well, and an early 5-3 lead here for the CTs.
And it looks like the T's are rotating back to A main to try to retake the A site, but Gootax is quickly rotating back, and Chef Baloney has taken down the White Archer.
Guthix here, traveling around the A site, seems a bit confused. Luckily, Chef Baloney is here and understands that it is probably an A main play. Chef Baloney there gets the first trade onto Black Hammer. Hershey trades out Chef Baloney. Will Hershey be able to clutch this 1v4? No, the answer is no, he will not.
Unfortunately for the T's, they kind of got trapped in A main without anyone looking from behind, and Chef Baloney hit some nutty shots on the people coming out of A main. Nutty shots in the grand scheme of things.
But we are all tied up. I think a lot of us were afraid that this match was going to be a steamroll by one of the teams, but I think both of them are proving that neither of them have any idea what they're doing.
Now, I really think Counterfood is going to have a good round here, that there is a push towards B site. Let's see if Big Hoss could lock down with that molly. He mollies ramp and pushes into Cave. There's a double molly on ramp and a nade as Big Hoss pushes up into Cave.
Big change here from our T side. Instead of rushing, they've elected to actually sit and wait out the utility for once. This might even be a gold level play. This is not allowed in this tournament. Very interesting.
Let's see, this is kind of allowed. We have Sebulba here is now locking down mid. I mean, it's a shame he's not peeking cat at all to see the T's slowly peeking up on the ramp.
There go the T's onto the B bomb site.
And they've walked onto the bomb site free and forgotten the plan after doing this peek. Another cleanup in Cave by
in the corner. They trade him out. 2 coming Cave now. Peek there from Hershey. He gets traded out. Sideburn sadly smoked off here. Has no view of anything. And the CTs are looking to come back in. A 4-man retake.
And they're sticking it. Let's see if Cyber's he has the wherewithal to... Oh, and there goes the round.
Yeah, seems as though there are some issues with the post plant on the B bomb site for our T side here. They've been able to get the bomb plant multiple rounds, but have been getting cleaned up after, seeming very confused, basically, as to where they should be going after they planted the bomb. The first round it did work out for them, hiding in the corner getting that knife, but I think that gave them some misplaced confidence.
And thankfully, Mike, it seems like those bomb plants are really keeping them their economy back in line with the loss bonus. If Moonut pushed a little closer onto site, maybe they could really hurt the economy of Free Mike here.
And the CTs appear to be taking a dominant early lead here after their 3-round-in-a-row win streak.
Let's see if the White Archer could try to navigate his team out of these 3 losses in a row.
They're doing a bit of a default play.
A double molly comes down in mid, locking Sideburns out from any peek and cubby. We have Hershey and Guthax trying to lock down this pick on Johnny in mid.
Our donut player has sensed something. He's falling back now. Sebulba back to A site to help support his friend Chef Baloney here on A. Now, sadly for them, if they do call a rotate here, the bomb is actually over towards that B bomb site. Could the terrorists actually be doing a fake here to take advantage of Brett Wynn's over-aggressive play calling?
White Archer sneaks out past.
No reaction yet from the CTs. They have not left. No bomb has been sighted. Chef Baloney takes out White Archer.
Black Hammer and pushes out into B after Counterfoods falls.
Now, did Moonut call that Black Hammer does indeed have the bomb? Big Hoss does not seem to be rotating as if he does know that. Sebulba's now taking mid up catwalk. Will he be able to flank Black Hammer?
Between Hershey and Chef Baloney on A site. Sideburns is
able
taking
to get
down
that
the
trade on the
rotate.
sideburns. Sebulba's pushing now. He finds the Black Hammer, and that's the bomb. CTs have full bomb control now. It's Hershey left once again in a 1v4 situation. Hershey spraying wildly. He's shooting at absolutely nothing. He's shooting at literally nothing.
He seems confused and lost. Afraid. Possibly it's a Bulba. Big Hoss is locking down short here. Chef Baloney takes down Hershey.
Comes on in. Our poor little Hershey coon taken out before his time.
Now, they're going to have to save here. Their loss bonus sure is pushing them up, but they didn't get a bomb plant. And they're having a weird buy here with counter food. He has some MP5, so maybe they could do something, but...
And of course, full utility basically from our CT side. Everybody did indeed buy a kit, and we're looking at north of $5,000 for almost every member of the team besides Moonut, and over $10,000 even for Guthax. Guthax hits an early shot now here on Sideburns.
Looks like Hershey's trying to flash out mid, but ends up flashing his team.
Yeah, Black Hammer is actually completely blind right now. A fantastic flash from our Hershey. It's been absolutely crippling play from our CTs here in this silver lobby.
Another smoke down for House. Flash by Sebulba to peek mid. Let's see if
They find nothing.
Guthax is able to get another kill here.
The CTs are playing absolutely perfectly in response to what the Ts are doing here. They're doing absolutely nothing. That's all you need to do.
White Archer trades out Sebulba. Guthax gets traded, and they've had mid.
The Ts have finally gained some ground or some footing here. Sadly, Mikey did fall off of A site, and A is completely open right now, but the Ts do not know that. He's hiding right now in cave. Ts are out onto the bomb site, Nick. They're going to get that bomb plant down, it looks like. Oh, Black Hammer does not spot Mikey.
Mikey gets 2.
Chef Baloney, 2 shots in the back. Trade out by Black Hammer, who ignored him and did not see him when turning towards cave.
Big Hoss takes down Black Hammer. Now it's up to the White Archer to hold down this site.
The bomb is planted for him in Donut, but will Moonut be watching for him? He goes for the plant and he taps it.
Big Hoss is not covering
Donut.
Donut.
Know where he is. They now know where he is. Big Hoss, like you said, not covering Donut. Was that a misplay from them?
He picks up a smoke. Let's see if he uses it. And White Archer cleans up the round. A much-needed win for Free Mike.
Very much so needed. Very much so needed. Even some good sportsmanship. GG, nice shot from Chef Baloney here in chat. Did not expect to see that one, Nick.
Yeah, especially since I haven't seen one save from the T's. I mean, they had the max round loss bonus, but that last buy with counter food buying the MP5 was a little light, and no utility.
Luckily for the CTs, though, they have had quite a bank and are still north of $3,000 on most of the team.
Another volley mid after a house smoke.
Looks like our Ts are once again setting up for a mid/A take. Let's see if it's as successful as last time and if they'll wait as long as they did. White Archer here appears to be setting up in the back for some flashbangs. Once again, the CTs do have 1A, 2 mid, and 2B. Will they over-rotate off of A, and will that be the difference here in this round?
Travis gets another kill. They're just lining up for him now after White Archer cleans up the kill. Could he trade Sebulba on mid?
Tees appear to be looking up here to do a 2-man take of mid while they send one through A main. They're going out here. Sebulba's going to get contact. He takes out Black Hammer. Can he get the other? Paul is able to trade out Sebulba. Now the Tees have control of mid. However, the other player is fighting off somebody on Cat, and they have left the bomb mid. The Tees have left the bomb mid.
Another good nade from Chef Poloni, taking White Archer down to almost 5 HP. Or 4 HP, rather. Moon
The
not
Tees
supposed
are
to
sadly
flank.
trapped in Donut here. They're completely trapped. And
the
shot
Lawyer
like
Destroyer.
fish in a barrel.
The Lawyer Destroyer cleans up. They can't stop the Cobb gun.
Mm-hmm. Bryce and his Og appear to be taking out some people. Very interesting. Guthix has gotten an early trade or 2 kills in mid every single round so far, but they just cannot hold mid and then the A side after losing mid control. We'll see if the CTs have any adjustments to this.
Yeah, Mike, and it seems like Sebulba and White Archer, both the captains, are really carrying their team and trying to salvage a victory out of here. But White Archer throws his life away by pushing that molly and falls right into Guthix's crosshairs.
Mm-hmm. And the T's now going for just a straight-up A-main take. They are able to get the kill on Chef Bologna and A, and they're streaming onto the A bomb site. We have 2 rotating out of Donut and 1 coming through mid over to short A. T's still have not been able to get the bomb down. They're not actually on the site.
Guthix clean up the planner here. Oh. A little bit
Big
of a bad
Hoss
trade
coming in.
control.
Schultz was not
Missing
able to
every
trade
shot.
out the planner.
Sideburns with a nice shot on the Big Hoss.
Guthix and Sebulba, the 2-man wrecking crew coming in from mid now. Cybern's able to trade out 1. Can he get the other? No, he is not. And that's another win for our CTs. 5-3 after the early 2-0 start from our T side. Let's see if they switch over to the B bomb side now. They've had more success A, but they still have not really been getting that many round wins. And the T's are once again on a very split buy, with 1 player with an SG, 1 player with a Glock, and another with a MAC-10.
Not one
Glock player's
save.
upgraded to the MP5.
And sure, they'll get 3,400 after this round, but this is such a loose buy. It's all over the place. Not only a smoke, 2 smokes, 2 nades, a couple of flashes, and a decoy from White Archer. And that's certainly not enough to. And that's not enough to beat the arsenal that is being poured down to them by the CTs.
All right, the T's have finally learned how to pre-aim that exact same spot that Guthix has been holding the entire game. Now they must assume that Sebulba here is holding from Donut, as he has the entire rest of all the other rounds here.
Counterfood's been boosted up on the B ramp.
And the T's are now appearing to be setting up for a B take, with White Archer walking onto the B bomb site, but triggering no response yet from the CTs, who have surely seen him. Sebulba peeks mid, takes out Sideburns McGee. Bomb is down on B. Did the CTs even call it? Were they even aware? And it appears we have the same old story here, Nick.
Cersei takes down Sebulba out of Cat. Big Hoss takes down White Archer. Big Hoss cleans up Hershey. And another loss for the T's.
Same old, same old. Once again, another post-plant loss here for our T side. Maybe they should have gone over post-plants last night, like one of their members had asked when they were doing their final practices the night before.
And quite a performance this game from Guthix and Sebulba. Sebulba must be stealing all of Guthix's kills here in mid, but those two really are kind of locking down mid from preventing from any pushes from the T's.
Yeah, it's 16 kills right now from Sebulba, leading his team more than double basically anybody else. Moonut here at 8, Guthix at 7, Big Hoss at 7, and Chef Bologna here at 5. On the other side, we have White Archer with 10, Cyburns McGee with 8, and then the other characters with 3, 4, and 3. We'll have to see some increased kills here from the T's and some better post-plant plays, or it does look like they're going to be losing the first map.
A flash comes out from Johnny's locking down mid with that SSG trying to fight Bryce's AUG play, but he appears to have Brett Wynn locked in the cover.
And Sideburns wins the duel, taking out Sebulba. I guess Guthix should have been there instead. Guthic's now the one holding from Donut. And the T's are already on B bomb site. They've taken out one player. Hershey now pushing up. Can he find the kill onto Big Hoss? And Hershey gets it. The T's now have B bomb site, but they're actually taking the bomb to A. The big foolery is happening.
Chef Filoni has rotated out of position and has managed to take down Hershey, but unfortunately it looks like White Archer will be alone with Sideburns.
There we go. The Guthix and Chef Filoni do appear to still believe that the bomb has been planted on B. Nope, looks like the call's gone out. Chef Filoni is rotating back to A now, and so is Guthix. Counterfood will be holding from Donut, and we have 2 players on the A bomb site right now for the T's. Does look like this is going to finally be a T win with a bomb plant.
Oh, quick fluck from Chef Filoni.
It's not actually planted for Donut. That bomb plant was not good for Counterfood here. Will he overpeak it? Chef Filoni gets 1 kill, and White Archer comes out and secures the win for his team. Ooh.
It looks
Team
like
Free Mike really needing that support there from their captain, Hunnick.
Yeah, I mean, White Archer's really doing a lot here, and sure, the scoreboard is showing Sideburns, but Sideburns keeps dying to Sebulba and Guthix every round in mid.
Mm-hmm. They were able to get that interesting pick. It's curious to see if the players on the B bomb site are actually going to start holding B ramp or continue to let them walk onto the B bomb site, because that was the reason it seems as though they lost, losing that extra 10 to 20 seconds, believing that it was originally a B play.
Yeah, and it looks like they just
no.
bombs. Unfortunately, they just can't seem to have any answer for Big Hoss and this AUG.
Lunut falls back. Big Hoss looking in now from Cave. We have a 4-on-5 retake, a 3-on-5 now retake scenario for the CTs. Big Hoss takes out Hershey. Sebulba takes out Sideburns. Sebulba's coming in hot from ramp.
And that's the retake.
There it is. Once again, the CTs apparently seem to be playing, just giving up the B bomb site entirely and playing for that retake. And it's worked perfectly basically every single time. But that is the half, ladies and gentlemen. Right now it is 8-4 in favor of Team Raul and the Dukes over Free Mike.
I mean, let's see if this is truly a CT-sided map and if Team Free Mike can turn this around here.
That is true indeed. 4-8. What will the T-sided heroes here be picking? Will they be going A or B in order to help secure and further steamroll this win?
Yeah, this pistol round is very important, because if they lose this pistol round, that could Styburn Raul and the Dukes into AK's next round, and that's a quick three or four rounds that Raul and the Dukes could pull off after a pistol round win.
And they're going through mid here into Donut to A, and the CTs have gamble stacked A. They've gamble stacked A.
And they're just walking across here left and right. White Archer's cleaning them up.
It's a slaughter.
Big Hoss is left.
Slaughter.
Big Hoss
It's
dropped
only
in
the
Donut.
Big Hoss now. 1-on-4. The CT's playing the Brett Wind playbook perfectly, knowing that he was indeed going to go A bomb site, completely giving up B, putting Big Hoss now in a 1-on-3, and he's not able to do it. He's not able to pull it off. That's 4 kills there at the beginning, though, for the White Archer, showing why he is the team captain.
That's right, Mike. And this gamble stack read Sebulba like a book. Sure, they're getting torn apart on T side, but the gamble stack on A really worked. Normally, they try to rush B side, and looks like White Archer really pulled off that call well.
Yeah, and there is some large trash talking going now in chat as a result of that last setup there. Team Free Mike really reveling in their absolute perfect play call.
And it looks like the T's are really rambling on the A side again here and pushing into A main.
Uh-oh, Hershey is volleying towards Donut. He has no... Alright, now he does have vision towards A main, but is hiding in a rather awkward position. He has nobody really covering his mid, and because I assume that player is smoked off, and then all 5 T's are actually in A main waiting on a call to go.
And he has just an ump.
If Hershey's caught out of position here, this could spell a very quick bomb plant and basically an unwinnable retake here for our CT.
Sound cues and gets shot in the back.
Hershey once again forgetting what is left and right are. The T's 5-man are all onto the B bombs, or onto the, A bomb site. CTs are springing into action now. Oh, White Archer taken out by Chef Filoni. Chef Filoni actually taking out 2. Sideburns coming back in from A main. Taking out 1, taking out 2, and then he's traded out. Will the Black Hammer be able to do it in a 1-on-3 situation? Down on the site. He trades 1. He reloads.
Reload.
And that counter reload does indeed do him in. Chef Bologna here with the ace. The ace, taking out all 5 members of Team Free Mike.
Wow, and that was with a Glock.
Ace with a Glock. Wow.
I don't know what Hershey was thinking on that A bomb site. He clearly heard him rushing out A main, and he decided to turn his back to him and look towards Donut.
Well, it's a very curious setup that they're doing here. They're only playing 1A, 1 mid, and 3B. Let's see if they opt for the more traditional 1-2-2 this time, and it appears all CTs are pushing through mid, going over to the T side. White Archer leading the charge. He runs in. He gets traded out, but does do a significant amount of damage to 2 players of the Ts. The CTs
like
appear to be afraid now, lingering in mid.
And the T's just walk out on a B bomb site knowing that the T's have all pushed down mid.
Yes,
We'll see if
they
Counterfeit
toss
can get
them
a
up.
couple kills.
Swole takes out 1 short, or catwalk, pardon me. Swole then taken out by Hershey. He's going for his AK. Will he be able to get it? Will Moonut be able to trade him? He picks up the gun. Moonut's going for the kill. He's traded immediately by Hershey. Hershey is in killer mode.
And the T's have to move quickly. They don't have any kits.
Curious Molotov. And Hershey is taken down along with Sideburns. Now it's just the Black Hammer and another 1-on-3 situation. And thankfully he got it over with quick for us.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a poor retake. They just lined it in 1 by 1.
Well, after all the trash talk from Team Free Mike saying that they were going to 3-0 the Raul and the Dukes, it appears as though the shoe might be on the other foot for us, huh, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, Saboba has 19 kills, and that's something shy. White Archer's 15, but Black Hammer, Hershey, and Counterfeit are really kind of walking into some crosshairs and poor angles.
Yes, there are 3 players on the CTs currently who are really not pulling their weight, that being Black Hammer, Hershey, and Counterfood, each with under 10 kills, as opposed to on the Ts, where only 1 player, Moonut, is under 10 kills at the moment.
And they're just playing this slow. They're waiting to wait out the utility and to see if one of the CTs gets aggressive. And it looks like Saboba is pulling them back to A.
Yeah, it does look like we're going to get a split A execute here, Nick. Big Hoss taking that bomb over to A main. It's incredible. I've never seen any of them play with this amount of precision, tact, or even thoughtfulness whenever we get to play with them. So they're just running around like absolute idiots. Oh, Chef Bologna caught with a grenade out on catwalk.
We'll see if Gothex can trade. It looks like they're coming out into the A, trying to come out on the A site.
2 players in Donut. Gothic's coming in with the backstab. Takes out 1. Can he take out the other? He takes out both players' Donut. It is now a 4-on-1 scenario for our CT player. Will Counterfood be able to do it? He goes in. There's 2 shots on Bryce. Gothix just runs out of Donut like a madman and takes out Counterfood, not wanting to waste any time.
No, not whatever. The Gothix really cleaned up those rounds and those 2 kills in Donut and managed to kill the guy coming from CT.
That is true indeed. Well, here we go. It appears as though the Ts are going to get to match point here if they are successful. That is very light buy from our CTs, having a mixed buy of guns and basically no utility.
Yeah, we'll see if they can pull anything out of this fall of their hats here and really try to drag this back together. But if this round is a loss, this is an L for the map for Team Free Mike.
That indeed, and we'd be looking at an early 1-0 lead for the underdogs, as most people were picking it for this tournament. It's incredible. It appears as though doing absolutely no preparation and work beats doing just a little bit of preparation and work.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate that Free Mike had 2 players who had some life circumstances with moving to really kind of busy them up, but it looks like those 2 really are dragging down Team Free Mike.
That is true indeed. Swole with the backstab walks in through house, so they will take out Counterfood. They're going to wrap towards B site with only 1 player in cave. Although they might run into our other friend here in CT spawn. Hershey almost got the backstab. He's being mollied off. Bryce is holding back though. And they are planning on B. Sideburns tries to spam him through the wall. Is unable to connect. He only had 1% health. It's a shame Sideburns is not able to aim even when he can't see.
Looks like Chef Bologna is looking at some pennies or looking for some artwork on the walls here. They're really not looking at too much. Unfortunately, Black Hammer is going with a flank and managed to flip right onto Chef Bologna's face. Chef Bologna's unfortunately taken down.
Will he stick it? He's sticking the defuse. Sally's teammate out of position, and there it is. Raul Leduc securing map point. Pardon.
And I think with that, Mike, this is going to be a point towards Rollin and Duke, because I can't see, especially after that buy from the CTs, them managing to get any kind of buy together that stops the steamroll from the Rollin the Dukes.
Yeah, I don't see how either, Nick. It appears as though it's completely over.
Yeah, this is not a good showing. If this is going to be a 13-5, and if this is any indication on how the other maps are going to do, this might be a 3-0 for Rollin the Dukes.
And that indeed would be very funny.
Oh, it would be quite hilarious, considering how much talking White Archer has done before this match started.
Very curious setup here from the CTs. They've had one player in A site watching Donut, even though they have full mid control currently. One player taken out in Jaguar. That's by Sebulba. That Sideburn's going down. The B-bomb side probably going to be hit here by the T's.
Yeah, Sebulba's just kind of walking over them now, getting his 24th kill. White Archer doing what he can in mid, but quickly taken down by Guthax.
There it is. Now there is a flank coming in here from the CTs. But the T's probably don't care. They're going to be able to three-man take the B-bomb site. Let's see what Big Hoss is able to do, Counterfood is able to do to defend it.
Molly comes out. They should have heard the pull
player.
on Molly.
Catches the grenade out. Oh, Sebulba taken out here by Counterfood. Some absolutely late-game heroics now from our CTs.
Black Armor missing a lot of shots. But Big Hawks is now low and only at 4 HP, and Guthax is only at 1. But manages to take down Black Hammer still.
Counterfood just walking around aimlessly in the middle of the bomb site, being taken down by the Big Hoss.
This is up to Hershey to retake. Yeah, I'm not sure, Mike, but Big Hoss is an illusion.
He truly is. He is the Big Hoss. Yeah, Hershey coming in now. Will he be able to retake this bomb site?
Both terrorists are at 1 HP, and will Hershey be able to retake this and stop the 13-5 win?
He comes. He's starting to push up now up B ramp. Will he get Big Hoss? Big Hoss wins the duel. And there it is, GG. That is the first map in our series. Thank you, folks. We're going to be going to a quick break here in between map 1 and map 2.
We'll be right back, folks. Hello, everyone. We have our interviewer, Death Tickler, otherwise Ajay, who's in the room with me. So, Ajay, would you like to say hello to everybody?
All right. The Raul and the Dukes won the first game.
Who would you like to interview first, AJ?
Yo, AJ, you're on a team. Make sure you go to spectator.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Yep.
And AJ, if you could say hello to everybody, this is our interviewer, AJ. And then AJ, you can pull up your first interviewer.
My name is AJ, also known as Death Tickler, and today, on this wonderful day of the Bottom Frag Bowl, we'll be interviewing the team captain, the winner of the first game, Mr. Raul Duke himself.
Yo.
Mr. Raul Duke.
What's going on, man?
You won the first game with your team.
Well, all I'm going to say is the boys put up a solid effort. An ace from the Squirmel lad, a 4K from Travi. It was a good team effort.
Indeed.
You know?
Despite getting knifed first round by the other team captain, you guys had a very, very good game.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people thought that it would be the Team Free Mike taking this game, but in case, you guys did. Are you happy with your team's performance after this game?
I'm incredibly happy. The boys communicated. The boys played together. I expected a little tomfoolery from my my esteemed colleague, the other captain, but you know, these things happen. Yeah, couldn't be prouder. Boys are really pulling it together. Let's keep it going.
Very nice. And just to make this known, this interview is brought to you by Under the Stairs Brewing. They made a beer for the Bottom Frag Smash, or the Bottom Frag Bowl, called the Bottom Frag Smash, which will be being debuted next week. You got if you're cool and you know, otherwise you don't. Let's see how it tastes real quick.
Square.
Mm-hmm. Now, after that wonderful game, Mr. Brett Wind, I have a serious question for you.
Shoot.
Why did you forget the shrimp?
You know, the follies of youth are, they truly get us all, and I can only say that I'll look forward and never forget them again.
But it's like, I heard you can't surf without the surf and turf in the surf and turf. How could you forget the shrimp?
You need the surf in the surf and turf, and you know what? I've been atoning for that ever since. But we don't look in the past. We don't have reverse on this car. We only have forward.
True. Speaking of only going forward, if I were to go to your house, what would I find in your refrigerator?
Not a lot. If we're being honest with ourselves, not a lot. There's definitely some ginger ale to be mixed with a beverage here momentarily. That's the most important thing.
Oh, all right. Very cool. So, going back towards the game, fun aside, who were you most surprised with on your team? Who took the front?
Truthfully, it was Mikey. I mean, the A stream on CT side Ancient is usually a little benign. It's either a complete rush or nothing really happens. The fact that he came out with a 5K, you know, I really couldn't be more astounded.
He did. He got the ace, the first ace of the Bottom Frag Bowl. The first of many. You heard it here first, folks. The first of many. Is this the first ace for the Rel Duke of many, or will the free mics maybe... Well, they maybe jump back in.
Well, let's hope. Let's hope we can get a competitive game out of it. Let's tell them to turn it on.
Let's do that, because they do indeed need to turn it on a little bit. Now, after this one, I want to thank you for your time. I have to interview one more person, and we'll get the show on the road until map number 2, Inferno. You guys ready for that?
Oh, yeah. Couldn't be more ready. Get her going.
You guys think you're going to take it?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Rock on, brother.
See you, man.
This is Mr. Brett Wind of the Rollin' Dukes.
Keep her tuned.
Go back to your team. Talk to them. Go motivate. All right. Next up, I believe we're going to have Paul from the other team.
I think you have to interview Paul after that astounding loss. It was his map pick.
Was his map pick? All right. Just going to see if he's ready. Actually, he doesn't really have a choice. I'm just...
From here.
Hello, Mr. Paul.
Hello.
I know you weren't in the designated room, but I was told I need a quick word from you.
Oh, okay. What
how would you think that game went on your side? I saw you got the knife, which was a great start, by the way. Great start.
The best part was we were playing 2 cubby. Why would you ever play 2 cubby, right? You would never expect it.
I was judging you guys greatly when I saw that, and Mr. Brett Wind himself walked up with his back towards you, and you were like, I have this knife, and where must it go?
Right. It went right in his back. It was amazing.
What'd you do with that econ from that round? Did you succeed from it, or?
It didn't really help out too much. We kind of got bodied. Whole game we kind of got bodied. It was pretty rough.
Yeah, it's understandable, but knowing it was your first round map pick, what made you pick Ancient?
Ancient's goated. One of the best maps in the game.
Ancient busting for real.
Definitely better than terrible maps like Mirage.
All right, well, I'll let you get back on track with your team. We're going to bring a Travis in here, and then we will go on to the next map. Thank you for your time, Paul.
Thanks, Mr. Ajay.
All right, Nick, do we need any words before I drag in our last interview of this time?
I think Travis is ready.
Travis is ready. All right. Hello, Travis.
Hey, what's up?
AKA Travis.
Rabbi Dolph.
Rabbi Dolph. How do you think that game went?
Really, really well. I honestly, I didn't practice a ton. So Brent was saying that I really pulled through, and I can't say I'm gonna keep that momentum up.
That's what you want from a team captain right there, folks. Motivation and the key of success to winning. Now let me ask you a quick question about that game, Travis.
Yeah, hit me.
What happened? What was running through your mind and the team's mind when Brett Wind took the knife to his back on the first round?
You know, we tried not to let it get to us. There was an air of like, oh no, but we were just like, we're gonna eco, and then round 3 we're gonna buy, and we're gonna be good, and then we
You
just
did
kinda
that.
stuck to
You
our
did that.
plans, and we got through. And tried not
Did
to let it
that,
get to
as
us.
we mentioned many times before, Mr. Mike Dog pulled out the ace.
Yeah.
Insane gameplay. Now let me ask you one more question before we resume the gameplay, Mr. Travis.
Of course.
When I go see movies in the theaters, sometimes
Yeah.
like after a very good show, I just like scooch all of my garbage under my seat. Would you do the same?
No, I work at the movie theater. It's people like you that make my job difficult.
But it's not my job to throw away my own garbage.
No, but it's common human
decency.
Yes.
Very true, very true. That's why after this interview, I will start to throw away my garbage at the movie theater.
Well, if we could change one soul, we could change them all.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. Thank you for your time, Travis.
Of
Get
course.
back to your team. Let's get this next game rolling.
Do it.
And thank you for the interviews, AJ. Folks, we're going to be taking a quick little 2-minute break to get the game set up, and then we'll be right back with you.
Thank you for your time, folks.
Yeah, you guys can spitball some more questions if you need them. With you and like Gavin and Mike can figure that out.
could be legend. I have nothing to lose. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Wake up. I know what's real. Escape reality. Hardwired.
I'm asking them if everybody's here. And then I have it paused.
All right, everyone, we're live now back. The game is paused, and we're ready to go once the captains are ready, and we're ready.
Yep, just gonna get the all clear here from everyone. Just give me one moment. And get the all clear here from both team captains. Sebulba with the ready. Big Hoss giving a ready, even though he doesn't need to. Still waiting on Paul Schaefer. There it is. And with that, we are beginning here again our second map. We are on Inferno. It is 1-0 for Team Raul and the Dukes, I believe.
And that was really a disappointing show from Team Free Mike. I mean, we've seen them all play, and they played terrible, but I thought they were going to do a little bit better than that.
Yes, indeed. It was quite the disappointing showing. We have a 5-man stack from the CTs running straight up middle here. And they're met by 4 members of the Ts. It is an absolute bloodbath here in the center of the map. And it appears the Ts have realized that B site is indeed open. It's going to be a 2-man retake from Banana onto the B site, with the CTs playing the role as the Ts now. Bomb plant is going down from Sebulba, and the Ts are getting to their post plant position with 1 first oranges, 1 church, and 1 hiding in dark. The CTs have mistakenly gone over, though, towards the A bomb site, with Black Hammer going back there and checking. He's going to be retaking now from CT, so 1 from CT and 1 from Banana here, Nick.
Yeah, this is just a disappointing way to start the game. Bold and silly and stupid, but, I mean, I guess what can you do in this situation?
Black Hammer pushes through church, completely misses Sebulba in the corner and is immediately taken out. Hershey fighting now with 2 members on site and is killed off by Big Hoss. First round here going to Raul and the Dukes. Will we see a tilt from Team Free Mike as a result of the potential steamrolling on CT side of all them on Inferno?
Yeah, and Mike, this is really a bad showing. They really need to pick it up here. This is CT side, and especially on Inferno. Like, they have the advantage. Sit on site, pick your angles, use your utility, and play it safe.
We have a full MAC 10 buy coming out from our T side players, who appear to be going up towards mid or Banana. They've left the bomb, though, in T spawn, with 1 person going back to get it. Big Hoss has recovered the bomb, and they are executing onto Banana now. Sebulba running in. 1 player sandbags, takes out Sebulba. Guthax now trading out 2, though, with Counterfood and White Archer, and the B bomb site is open. Fast rotate, however, from Hershey into CT from Speedway.
Yeah, Mike, let's see if Hershey can get someone pushing into church here.
Bad molly here from our T side. Does not actually make it into church. They throw a second one now. Waste of utility, but Shufflini is able to take out Sideburns coming in from Banana. So now both players coming in from the CT side church. Hershey here in church, now in a 1-on-4 situation. He peeks and Munut takes him out. Another round win for Raul and the Dukes.
Yeah, Mike, this is just another poor performance. I don't know, I mean, they had pistols that round, but so let's see if with the rifles they could do anything better.
Yeah, and it's still a bit of a half buy. We have one player that appears to be taking up an MP5, 3 players with M4s, and Counterfood still sticking on the USP. Now he buys an MP9. Very light utility from our CT side. Would have liked to have seen them potentially save another round.
Yeah, Mike, and let's see if they could get any useful utility down Banana. Counterfood appears to have wasted that molly into the smoke, but it looks like the T's are migrating away into mid and alt mid.
Yep. It will seem to be our first A take here from the T side. They appear to be creeping into apartments and moving a player up towards brackets. That is Sebulba, the team captain, there in mid with 3 players waiting out to go into apartments. Execution out onto Arches, and Sebulba's quickly taken out by Sideburns. 4 on 5 now for our T side. Will Chef Bologna re-peek this? Will they use any utility? Flashbang sent in towards Arches, gets no one.
This is a much better performance by Free Mike with this A performance here. And it looks like the T's are migrating back to apps to see if they can go out at Waterfall and Balcony.
That is correct. We have 1 player here, Moonut, in Boiler, looking to go out towards Short and Quad. 4 players, though, from the CTs on A site. They've correctly made the call. We have some incredibly high-level, low-level Counter-Strike here for everybody tonight. Moonut creeps out, taken out immediately at Boiler from Sideburns and the player Arches. Guthix now wants to file out single file. He's going to throw a useless flashbang. He actually flashes only himself. Very skilled play here from Guthix. Extremely skilled. And the T's have called the rotate out. They have 30 seconds. I don't even know if that's enough time for them to make it back to the B-bomb site with the route that they're taking.
And Counterfood smelled the ruse and is already going back to the B-bomb site.
That is true. Counterfood here creeping up towards water. He's peeking now onto Banana from CT. And he'll be able to see them come in here. If they can take him out, though, they still might be able to get bomb down. Chef Bologna called his knife out. 1 down. Counterfood, though, taken out by the Big Hoss. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3. He's spammed and not able to get the bomb plant down by White Archer, who saves the round for the CTs.
Yeah, and that rotate really was dangerous for Raul and the Dukes. They should have committed to the A bomb site.
Yeah, they just seem to be a bit discoordinated. They didn't really have any plan once they made it up towards brackets and apartments. I think they were expecting to get a pick or to meet some resistance there, and then once they had to actually execute, they seemed to be without a plan at all of what they should actually be doing.
It appeared they just went single file into shots instead of using any utility, any useful flashes, or anything team coordination to get on the site.
That is correct. But what do we have here now? We have Sebulba and the entire T side moving up through alt mid now towards brackets. Every player is on a bit of a half buy here. Sebulba with a Glock, Big Hoss with a Glock. We have 1 Galil, 1 MAC-10, and 1 AK here for our T side. And it seems as though they're going to try to take it A side again.
Yeah, Mike, and we'll see if they can rebound after that poor performance last round.
Sebulba does actually use a smoke now and smokes off Arches. They're probably going to be executing onto Short. Good grenade, though, there from the CTs, getting 25 damage onto Sebulba from Hershey. And they explode now onto Arches. Cyber's McGee falling back to the site and calls it. A spray down, though, by Hershey through the smoke. Nothing's moving on. 2 players already on A for the CTs. 1 taken out by White Archer. Sideburns taken out by Moonut, and then Black Hammer trading out Chef Bologna. Moonut, though, with a 2nd kill now onto his Black Hammer. Rotate coming in from the CTs. Bomb is down, and that is it. The 3-man retake successful, or not even a retake, just instant wipe by the CTs onto our T side.
White Archer and
White Archer and the team are finally finding their footing.
Yeah, and despite Counterfood having a little bit of a slow rotate, Hershey and White Archer managed to retake A site pretty flawlessly.
That is true. There was just some absolute great play, though, there from the CTs, falling back appropriately once Sideburns got that contact at Short there. Fall back to CT or to A site, getting support from his teammates, sitting them into that crossfire and just deleting them before really anything can happen. They do get the bomb plant, so that's some extra money, but not looking good now, right, for our T-sided players.
I suppose it helps when Moonut misses an entire magazine of MAC-10 shots, though.
Yeah, that would certainly seem to help out a little bit. He'll have to work on that. Maybe he'll have to hit the cages.
Yeah, hitting the cages certainly would help, or sitting around alt mid and doing nothing.
Yep, the interesting going on here in Banana, Sebulba sneaks through and is able to get Counterfood immediately traded by White Archer. 1 player on B site, 3 players for the T's in mid, and 1 creeping up Banana with the bomb. That is Chef Bologna. He is completely isolated. White Archer might be able to get control of the bomb here. 3 players now getting into Banana. Now that smoke not going to be used for White Archer. They're already past it. They creep up there. He sees the bomb there and not able to trade him out there. White Archer falling back on the B-bomb site. The rotate call has gone out with Guthix coming, or Hershey coming in from CT. All 3 T players still lingering, though, in Banana, not taking the B-bomb site, giving the CTs time here to rotate. They go onto the site. Paul hiding new box, takes out 1. Takes out 2. Hershey takes out the 3rd, and that is a cleanup once again for our CT-sided players. Score now 3-2 in favor of them.
And all things considered, I'd say White Archer played that flawlessly, getting it down to 5 HP and falling back to the site and waiting for his rotate and not sacrificing his life. That was really well played by White Archer.
Very, very much so. He's actually at a 166 ADR right now. Extraordinarily high, especially for our bottom fraggers. You usually don't see anything north of 80.
No, I mean, when we play Premier, they normally do anything less than 70.
Yeah. B-Rush here coming in from our T-sided players, getting 1 straight on to counter food. 1 taken out by White Archer. He falls back. He's now smoked off in CT. Throwing a frag grenade. He goes Churches. Will he be able to get Coffin or will he get swarmed? Hershey coming in quickly also into Church area. 4 Ts onto B-bomb site. They're getting the plant down. Big Hoss caught with his knife out. Sabola caught with his knife out. White Archer taking out 2 members now of the Ts. White Archer continuing to carry his team. The bomb may make... Oh, there goes Moonut. Able to actually start the bomb plant. He gets the bomb plant. White Archer pushing through the smoke. Taken out by Moonut. Moonut now in a 1-on-3. Taken out by Sideburns. And that is another round for our CTs with the 4-man retake of B bomb site. Once again, another perfect fallback from the CTs after the aggression shown from our T-sided teams.
And the T's really misplayed that, especially when they're running around the site with their knives out, pushing Church with their knives out after they know White Archer fell back.
Just sloppy play, very sloppy paint. Maybe they got a little bit overexcited, a bit overzealous from that first map win, and are playing maybe not as well as they would have liked, and they might have actually gotten a bit lazy, which is potentially dreadful for our bottom fraggers because they don't have that much raw talent to fall back on.
No, and look at their economy. It's just getting into the same situation when Ancient that the free mics fell into. Very low utility, almost none, and they're going to get slaughtered in a blitzkrieg of utility from the T's. Or CTs, rather.
Smoke going in on Boiler. Frag coming in from Hershey into the Boiler now. Clear that smoke. Sideburns and Hershey setting up here. Great flashbangs, allowing Swole to get the entry frag on the Sideburns. They're moving on to the A bomb site. Hershey's now taken out. They appear to be pinstering A. Last player sitting in pit. That is the Black Hammer. Will they see him? Get 1 trade onto Moonut. No, Moonut is actually able to trade him out after doing the 360 twirl out of balcony. It's now 2-on-5 retake. Does not look like the CTs will be getting this one.
Yeah, and unfortunately on brackets, Hershey really got confused with his nades and kept switching to his knife and grenade, and he just didn't really need to hold the corner with his gun out.
White Archer, though, the hero of the tail, coming in 200 ADR for him at this moment. Will he be able to get 2 more kills and keep that number up? There's
Takes
one.
out.
White Archer taking out Guthix.
And this could be
White
actually
Archer-
a dangerous situation for them, Mike, if they lose all these weapons here.
That is true. They don't have that much money, but they're able to trade White Archer out just before the bomb explodes, although I do believe, yep, Chef Baloney, all 3 players actually of the T is going down, keeping them all kind of constraining the amount of cash that they have. Only 1 player above 6,000, most at $5,000 for the T's. This is a very fragile round for them. If they full buy and lose all their utility, they might have to save next round.
Let's see what the
And
T's
here we
can pull out of
go.
their hat there.
Yep, into round number 8, we have just a standard setup coming. Johnny sitting just in the middle of mid with an op and misses the very easy shot onto Chef Baloney. They now know if they have an op Boiler. Will the T's try to take advantage of this?
Sideburns hearing them jump up in the window room and not reacting.
That's typical play. He does appear to be falling back. They're now doubling up in pit for the CTs on A site, completely giving up Quad and Boiler. Will Hershey stay and try to fight Arches? Even doing this, though, the T's have called a rotate over. There are 4 CT players now onto A, while the T's are making their way back through T apartments over to Banana. We have Chef Baloney here. Might entry frag. T's move into Banana, taking up to CT. They're probably going to smoke here and then go onto the bomb site. Paul should be calling that there are multiple people here B, and there it is, the rotate coming in. Paul hiding new box, takes out 1. But then quickly trade out by Guthix. The T's have control of the B bomb site. That smoke is still up. 3 players coming in. from CT for the CT-sided players.
Let's see if Hershey can get a kill here on site.
He sees one. The player just pulls his knife out, runs away. Bryce takes out one. Traded by Hershey. Hershey traded out by Guffix. 3-on-2 for the T's. Some questionable shooting from both sides, and now Johnny left in a 1v2 situation, opts to save that op instead of actually try to win the round for his team. Johnny with the selfish play, per usual.
He gets a kill on Chef Bologna.
Chef Bologna just purposely lining up for him right there in that doorway, deciding to get stuck and make himself an easy target for that op.
Yeah, and the Raul Dukes have managed to really bring back this game and tie it up.
That is true. 4-4. Who will have the greater fortitude? Will Raul the Dukes pull through on the back of that previous win, and will our team Free Mike here actually rewrite some history?
Yeah, Mike, I'd really like to see a Free Mike dub here, but you never know. Raul and the Dukes could make this a 2-0 situation.
That would be very unfortunate for our team Free Mike, indeed. All right, Johnny going in here. He spots one mid. They do smoke him off, though, in brackets. He's moving up now into Boiler. And does not peek anything, just listening around.
And he might get traded here in mid on Boiler.
Oh, he's spotted out. He decides to push through into alt mid, spots the entire T-side team, and gets deleted by 5 players, because that's what happens when you just run around jumping in places you shouldn't be with an op.
I wouldn't even know that with the rifle, Mike. That was silly.
Yeah, well, it is Johnny Coon here. Alright, T's are now taking a bomb site through apartments. They're waterfalling out. Bruno leads the charge, does his little 360. They spot one pit, take him out. And there was only one left counter food, who was at Library. Sadly, White Archer is left once again in a 1v4 retake scenario. Will he opt to save this time, or will he actually go for the retake?
I think at this point with their economy, I think I'd save this weapon.
Seems as though that is the better play to make. We'll see if he tries to go for some exit frags here, or if he's able to successfully get an entry here and maybe open something up. Although it would most likely be the best play for him to save the gun. And it seems as though Paul has gotten word that he should be giving this up and is now running away.
And that's the correct move, Mike. I mean, they have the money for next round, sure, with the loss bonus, but with Inferno retaking those sites on a 1v4, it's just not worth it. You're donating a $2,900 weapon for free.
That is true. Paul's out here chicken hunting. And a lead now for our terrorist side, 5-4. Going into the 10th round of the game.
And that precarious monetary situation for Wall and Deuce has been all but washed away, and now it's putting the monetary situation on Free Mike. I really hope that they're able to bounce something back and really claw out this 5-loss streak.
Yeah, it's interesting. It seems as though the terrorists have opted for the idea of we're just not going to go where Paul is. And it seems to be working, since he's the only player on his team who seems to be able to be getting any kills. 13 kills here for Paul, next highest. 2 players, Hershey and Sideburns at 6, Counterfood at 3, and Black Hammer only at 1.
That's right, Mike, and this is a team game, and unfortunately, Free Mike has really struggled to figure out some kind of cohesiveness for their team.
No push here onto the apartments again from the CTs, giving it up to the T side. Moonut and Chef Bologna making their way over to balcony, taking boiler control.
And this might be the actual move, swapping Counterfood and Black Hammer onto the B bomb side and putting White Archer on A.
Interesting from the T's. They decide to smoke off their own boiler, preventing them from being able to see. They walk out of the smoke. Chef Bologna getting 1 kill. Oh, but White Archer takes out 1. He's playing quad. But he is surrounded. There are 3 players for the T's on the A bomb site, with Paul fighting short for his left. Takes out 1, but it's then quickly traded by Chef Bologna. They will get the bomb plant. Black Hammer coming in, though, from Arches. He sees the player. Oh, Cibola able to get that quick flick onto him. Will he be traded, though? He heard the player, I'm sure, over to the left in the line area.
And now he's pushing and flanking him in. Easy kill for Cibola.
Counterfood seemed a bit confused there. Did not seem to know where to go or where the bomb had been planted, even though I'm sure his teammate called out that he was quite literally next to him.
And it appears, despite all best efforts by White Archer, this might be another situation where Ronald Dukes sends it to a match point.
Yeah, I mean, it is only round 11, but it is a CT-sided map, and 4 rounds on CT-side Inferno usually will not cut it for you. However, we are in the bottom frag bowl where silvers abound, so anything is possible.
And it looks like the T's are actually migrating towards Banana again, and they have caught Counterfruit and Black Hammer with their nades out.
Yep, quick take here onto Banana, but they do get smoked off. Will they push through it? They elect to slow retake for once from the CTs. First oranges, and Black Hammer's able to get one trade quickly traded out by Moonut. That is the B bomb site for our T-sided players. One player coming in from CT side, and one player coming in from bottom of Banana. Will they be able to get any trades here? White Archer slowly making his way up through Church, but his other player, Hershey, not pushing into Banana. White Archer clearly and completely on an island here, smoked off now even in Churches. Hershey taken out at bottom of Banana, and it's looking like this is going to be another T-side win. White Archer trying to make something work for his team. Sprays through the smoke, going back to CT now. Trying to just get any pick he can. Whiffs a bunch of shots onto Big Hoss, didn't even hit him once. Flash from Big Hoss, completely ineffective. And White Archer once again saving this gun. He gets one shot onto Big Hoss, but Big Hoss still able to tank those and not die.
And it looks like there's going to be 3 T deaths here.
Oh, only 2. Moonut and Big Hoss do go down to the bomb, but they are well in control of the economy at this phase of the game. Last round of the first half. Will our CT side actually be able to scrape by and get 5 CT wins, or will it be going 4-8 into the half?
I think that it's all on Rollin Dukes right now, Mike. They have the momentum.
That is true. Very, very disappointing here for Free Mike.
Yeah, and there's just no response. White Archer can't seem to get anything together. They're stacking the B bomb site now, and White Archer's so low on A. This will be a real test on who's the true bottom fragger here.
Oh, and once again, Hershey caught with a grenade out. Quickly traded out by Guthix. Sideburns traded out. And they take the B bomb site. Oh, never mind. Black Hammer still alive in the back. Takes out 1, takes out 2. Throws a molly to nowhere, and still hiding U-Box. Unable to reload. He can't reload. Sabola goes down. It's a 1-on-1. Who will win, Big Hoss or Black Hammer?
Big Hoss is trapped.
White Archer coming in now. He doesn't know that he's first oranges. Big Hoss takes out 1. He knows where Black Hammer is. He sees him. Black Hammer wins the round for the CTs. Free Mike getting that much-needed 5th CT round on CT side Inferno.
White Archer really doing his work here with 15 kills, then 6, 9, 3, and 5. Sideburn, sure, maybe getting some frags, but he's not getting any useful damage.
That is true. That is true. Counterfood, Black Hammer, Sideburns really needing to step it up here. 15 kills by White Archer. On the other side, though, 11 kills for Chef Baloney, 10 for Saboba, 9 for Moonut, 7 for Guthix, and 5 for Big Hoss. Much more even spread for them, much more team play, much better play coming out from Team Raul and the Dukes.
Yeah, Mike, this is actually surprising to see the coordination. It's not great, but Raul and the Dukes really is trying to put something together here and coordinating and using their utility well.
Yep, and it appears that they're going to go for the waterfall. Black Hammer out first, gets absolutely deleted by Guthix. 3 players staring at that balcony. 3 T's now out. Hershey gets a kill. Counterfood gets a kill. Swole trying to get any kills on anybody from pit, onto the pit. 2 players, 1 mini pit, 1 big pit for our T's, and it appears as though they might be able to hold this. Swobo runs in with his knife, taken out by White Archer. And Big Hoss looking to get this kill onto White Archer in the corner of the site. White Archer peeks him. Big Hoss whiffing shots, panics, and dies to White Archer hiding in the back site. Counterfood then cleans up Moonut coming out a balcony. And that is a win for Free Mike. Will they be able to finally flip the Inferno meta? Is it now a T-side map, folks? I guess we'll find out.
They pulled that out of a hat, Mike.
That is true, but a win's still a win. They do decide to buy here, and a complete save coming in from our CT. So it looks as though those MAC-10 should be feasting if they are able to aim at anything besides people's feet.
And that's something that Sideburns McGee, a.k.a. Johnny, is well known for, and he loves looking for pennies on the ground.
He loves looking at the ground and looking at the feet. He's just a fiend for him. A foot fiend, some might even say. He's a foot fiend man. There goes that MAC-10. Johnny the foot fiend going in, getting 1 kill on the Chefaloni. Going and fighting Guthix now. Will Guthix be able to get 1 kill. White Archer pushing in with the bomb, not planning.
They have not cleared pit yet. They have decided to ignore him, but thankfully Johnny has cleared out pit.
That Foot Fiend going in, he's sniffing. He sees that those CTs have no armor. He knows that they're stinky boys. Johnny wants them. Johnny will get them. We're not pushing in. He gets Black Hammer on the reload. 2 kills for the CTs now. Counterfood trades out 1. Hershey trades out another. Sebulba going in. Trades out Counterfood and Hershey. Cleans up Sebulba, winning the round for Free Mike.
It's a shame we just trashed Johnny, because Johnny actually managed to pull something together that round for him.
Yeah, well, can't win them all.
Nope, can't win them all, but in this case, especially not Johnny. He's never going to win anything in his life.
Yeah, well, that's Johnny for you. 7-7 here, folks. All tied up. A much closer game, thankfully, than Ancient. Will this go to a fully tied up match series, though, or will it go 2-0 in favor of Raul and the Dukes? Early
This is
banana
a
play here
bold-
from our side.
There's a
CT's
bold
opting
prediction
to
here,
give
Mike.
up banana.
This round is going towards Free Mike, and the game will go towards Free Mike.
Well, there you have it. Nick has given us our prediction. Let's see if it's true.
Well, they smoked themselves, so maybe I've just cursed them.
They did indeed smoke themselves. Frag coming in. All right, they finally landed that smoke into the CT. Big Hoss here, boosted up though, first oranges. They do spot him out. He falls down. No kills yet. No kills for either team. And they just walking the meat grinder on B side, refusing to look to either side, just getting deleted. 3 CTs setting up a perfect crossfire at first oranges, killing off the entire T side push. Hershey now coming in with an off. Wrapped in T stairs. He gets 1 kill on Shepaloni. There's another CT pushing him though. What will Hershey do? He decides to fall back in even further into T spawn.
And this is the right call. It is 19 HP, no health, and not good aim, so save that op, son.
If he can. Let's see if Hershey can get a nice pet chicken for him. Come on,
I mean, Hershey
you know
is well known for, like, feathered cocks.
Indeed.
And he's aiming at a van.
Hershey taking the opportunity to scope in here, even though nobody is coming to look for him.
No.
I don't know.
This is going to be one of those sit and wait 17 seconds until something happens, but their T's are confident that B-bomb site is locked down, and they are right. Sebulba is looking a little frisky here with his knife and nades.
And as you can see, though, some step up, though, in the kills for Sideburns. 11 kills now for him, 17 for White Archer, and actually 14 right now for Moonut, now leading Team Raul and the Dukes, 14 kills. However, Sebulba still with the most damage. 14 kills for Moonut, 12 for Sebulba, 11 for Chef Baloney, 8 for Guthix, and 7 for the Big Hoss.
And thankfully with these back and forth rounds, there hasn't been too much struggle with the economy, but it doesn't matter. They're not going to use utility correctly anyway.
That is true. Counterfood here, though, only with $950, has head armor and a Glock. Sadly, does not upgrade to a P250. Let's see what the T's decide to do on this absolute mangled buy. And naturally, they decide to run straight up mid. Yep, they are going straight up mid. They smoke off arches. And then are met in response by a smoke off into the bracket. That's all the utility, sadly, for our T-side team besides a frag and a smoke from Hershey. There they go. They're just pushing. They just push into arches. Sebulba takes out White Archer. There it is, their best fragger. Most likely not going to be the round for our T's. Black Hammer decides to push in, also taken out by Sebulba. Bomb now creeping through the apartment. Sideburns McGee going through out balcony. Will he be able to get the kill on Guthix? Kills Guthix. Quick kill for him.
Yeah,
Sideburns
unfortunately,
dropped down
Guthix looks away.
Shepaloni under quad. Takes out Sideburns McGee. Counterfood here with just a Glock. Takes out Shepaloni. So we'll call with his knife out. He sprays him. Counterfood.
And
Decides
Moonut
not to
finally
pick up the gun.
rotates. And Moonut finally rotates.
Yep, and we have them rotate finally coming in now from our CTs. They have him trapped in his head. He's sitting out in the middle of nowhere, and he's just winning every aim duel. Luckily, the COD gun here for the AUG decides to finally win an aim duel for the CTs. 9-7 in favor of Raul and the Dukes.
Yeah, I might have put a little kibosh on the Free Mike team with that last call.
Yeah, well, they deserve it.
Yeah, especially Johnny.
Especially Johnny. All right, let's see. What will the T's decide to do here? Another absolutely mangled by Galil's across the board, except for a Tech 9 here from Hershey King. White Archer going into the banana. CT's once again completely giving up banana to the T's. They do drop 3 mollies and burn White Archer down to 35 HP. No presence really anywhere else on the map. And let's see if the CTs are able to sniff out that it will be a B take. They're already rotating one player over. There's 3 players towards the B half of the map. Moonut takes out Sideburns from Coffins with the AUG.
And
Tees apparently are getting spooked, and they're calling a rotate back here to mid. So Bulba there with the op takes out White Archer, already knowing that there would be a rotate coming in to the bottom of Banana. So we'll clearing straight down mid though still. The Tees appear to be confused. They don't know what to do. They don't know where they're going, and they don't have any wins. They're kind of screwed here, Nick.
Yeah, Mike, this is looking good. It's Hershey slowly creeping up into the Banana on the B bomb side, and now he's going to pull out his knife and run away. And looks like his teammates are just kind of sitting here on bridge and alt mid and really doing nothing.
Yeah, Counterfood here walking through T apartments. They want to do an A take, it seems. However, once again, perfect rotations coming out from our CT team. 3 players on the A bomb site, 1 in boiler looking towards the apps here for this move. Chef spots him out. Quickly headshot though, but not killed because the player did have a Galil. Black Hammer's able to take out Chef Maloney. They spot him though. They know that the bomb is apartments.
Yep, and another instance with nades, calling nades out.
Our team really likes to have the nades out. They don't like to use them.
Unfortunately, now they don't have enough time. They need to save these guns or just peek and die.
They push up quad with 5 seconds left. Impossible for them to get the bomb plant down. Frankie might go down after time here. Able to take out Guthix though. Black Hammer is able to keep his gun. That would have been a shame if he would have lost that because he would have gotten no money for that round.
Yeah, Mike, this is just another poor cohesive performance by Free Mike. There seems to be no team feel for them whatsoever.
That is true. That is true. They had everything going for them really at one point in this game, and then in the map, the rounds where it really mattered, they just seemed to not be able to pull it out with some really poor decision making and poor play, and a complete lack of utility on this T side for them. As a 5-man, they appear to be pushing towards apartments now. Let's see what they're able to pull out here in this round. White Archer going straight out quad with the P250, gets straight out by Chef Baloney immediately. Sabulba and him both have the bomb down quad. Coming out of balcony now, Counterfood taken out by Guthix, who's been sitting in that pit the entire game.
Yeah, Mike, and this is just another round loss. I mean, they have low buy, but this is just another round thrown away by rushing without purpose.
That is true. And they really ruined their economy earlier on in the round where they were doing all these half buys, and now they're seeing how that doesn't work out for you when you don't get those wins. Guthix taking out Black Hammer now, 2-on-5 scenario with both players at less than 10 HP. That frag takes out Hershey now. Chef Baloney, just an absolute sniper with these grenades. Sideburns going to peek out now from Boiler. Who will get the kill on him? Let's take bets. I'm thinking Guthix.
Looks like Sabulba's hunting. That's Sabulba. Is that Big Hoss? Who's Big Hoss?
Oh, and Guthix with the kill. Sneaking up behind Sideburns in Halls. 11-7 now. Match point for our Raul Ledusco, possibly going up 2-0 in the map score, and putting Free Mike on the back foot immediately.
And Mike, if the T's can't get any win on this round, if they can't get anything out of this round, their economy is shot.
That is true. They should be able to nearly full buy, but they're going to have light utility. They do have plenty of Molotovs, lots of flashes, and a couple smokes. I'm feeling a B take potentially here for our T side. Sabulba gets the early pick on a Johnny, taking out in the op-v-op duel.
Yeah, unfortunately, the reaction time of Johnny, who has probably around 400 milliseconds of reaction time, that's just not going to be a good shot for him to take.
Molly down mid for Sabulba, just trying to get some information. The T's appear to be setting up for an A take, with 2 players creeping towards that Romeo position and 1 player in alt mid, with White Archer holding for any pushes down the mid corridor. Luckily for him, the CTs have decided to just completely give up Banana to them pretty much every round, so he doesn't have to fear them really pushing behind him, which is very good for him. Could see some contact here mid now, with Sabulba getting hit by 2 players. He sees the grenade and falls back, and is called they're probably coming in now. Peek from Hershey, both players whiff. Great support incendiary here from the CTs, forcing these Ts off of mid and trapping them in brackets.
And the B bomb site's still holding fast.
Chef Baloney takes out White Archer. The Ts need to go now. They have to go now or All right, cool. They actually are doing something. Hershey gets the kill on a Shepoloni now quad. 2 players left on A side, 1 in big pit, 1 in mini pit. They spot out Guthix. Black Hammer decides to not shoot anybody and just stare at the player pit. Hershey taken out by Sebulba. Last player now is Counterfood here in the apartments for the T's. He's creeping, he's lurking, he looks and he finds Guthix. He whiffs 4 shots and is taken out by Guthix from pit. Guthix holding down the A bomb site every single round.
Yeah, Mike, and this is definitely going to close it out here. I don't think the T's can force any meaningful buy together to get a win off this match.
I'm feeling a banana rush. I know I said that last round. I'm feeling a banana ruch.
I think Paul's getting desperate for anything. There's going to be a rush of some sort.
I think Free Mike is they might have mentally given up on this map, and that's fine because they do have 1 map left.
Yeah, thankfully it's theirs.
We are going banana. Paul with a molly towards sandbags, frag towards CT. T's are all pushing into banana with the bomb lingering though. Bomb banana could get picked off though if he makes the wrong move. Sideburns peeking towards coffins now. Rice hiding. He throws a frag grenade. That's going to be great value from him. Big Hoss boosted. Gets White Archer. T's are pushing in now. Utility still being used from both sides. Big Hoss, 1, 2 kills. Johnny gets him, and then is immediately traded by Moonut, sitting in coffin.
And that's going to do the game for Inferno here, folks. We're going to take another quick break, and after another disappointing performance by Free Mike, this is going to be match point on Nuke.
We used to look up at the sky and wonder at our place in the stars. This is the world you've made yourself. Now you have to live in it. The end is in our sights. The future is already here. No matter how hard we tried, we are doomed. Say your goodbyes. Brace yourself. I can see the end inside. Three, two, one. Hardwired. Disconnect.
Just do the intro, be like, oh.
All right, everyone. We have another interview here coming up with the boys. AJ is going to be interviewing a couple of folks. AJ, who are you going to be interviewing today?
Start off, we're going to start with one of the winners. We got Bryce, aka Bryce. Hello, Bryce.
Hello.
Hey, Bryce.
How is it going?
How did that game go for you guys? How do you think it went?
You know, we put our hearts on the field, and it really was a rewarding game. I'm quite happy.
It was working very good. You guys are up 2-0. Do you guys think you're gonna complete the shutout, or you guys think Nuke might be a little harder of a map for you guys?
I'm terrible at Nuke, so
So
I don't know.
This might be a close one. All right.
This might be a close one. Yeah.
That was pretty.
I think Paul and Johnny are pretty good at Nuke. So
I'm gonna say you guys kind of you guys kind of did work a little bit. Just gonna be honest. Mikey had some very good plays that first round. Just 3 dinks with the Glock on just chilling in Mexico. Very good play.
It was very, very beautiful since I got
beautiful indeed.
Just instant killed.
Now let me ask you this, Bryce. The team name you currently are on is Roll in the Dukes.
Yes.
If you were to be the captain, what would you name the team?
I can't tell you that.
Okay, fair. And then
it's too good.
It's too good. All right. Well,
but I will say he did not consult us on the name. He just named us after himself.
Okay.
Like an asshole. So shit.
But
maybe,
your team name, so you're saving it for a future tournament then. You're just not going to tell me right now, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll keep it in my back pocket.
And then how do you feel that I heard from a inside source, your favorite member of our Discord is now gone. How does that make you feel?
My favorite member?
Karina.
Oh, Karina? Well, I'm very sad.
Salutes to Karina. She's just joined the army. Everyone let's raise an arm. Salute.
Mm-hmm. Salute.
All right, Bryce.
Crack a cold one.
Crack a cold one for Karina. All right.
Yeah, she's gonna die in China now.
Before we jump into Nuke.
What? Yeah.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
I'm a strawberry man.
Strawberry ice cream? Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Everyone, this is Bryce.
Yeah. Thank you.
You can now go back to your team. I will conduct the next interview with Frankie.
All right. Godspeed.
Godspeed. Thank you for your time. Nick, wonderful guy that Bryce guy is, right?
That might be a big compliment for Bryce. He's maybe okay, but I think he had a good game on Inferno.
Yeah, he did have a good game. Now unfortunately, we're gonna have to drag one of the losers from the losing team in. We're gonna grab Frankie, aka Black Hammer. Hello, Mr. Frankie, aka the Black Hammer.
Howdy.
Now, you guys are I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you are down 2 games going into this Nuke game. How do you? What are you guys gonna do differently?
Well, first of all, I didn't know we were down 2-0. But I think this time
you guys are.
This time, what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill the guys. I don't think we've been doing that. Yeah, we haven't been killing them the last couple games. So me specifically, I'm gonna start killing them.
All right, good. Yeah. You just gotta hide in the corners with some noob guns and just kill them, man.
Yeah. What would you recommend I run here? I mean, what gun should I be using?
Do you know what side you're starting on the next game?
Yeah, we are T side.
T side. Okay, I'd use the R8 revolver.
All right. Yeah, I definitely don't have the revolver.
Otherwise use a Swag 7. You can never go wrong.
Okay.
All right, that was I haven't been asked a question yet. Thank you for asking me. Now let me ask you a question now, Frankie, aka the Black Hammer himself.
Yeah.
What's your Taco Bell order?
Baja Blast.
Oh, you got it. Frozen or just straight up?
Oh, depends on how I'm feeling that day.
Do you go easy on the ice or full ice?
Easy ice. I'd rather more blast than ice. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then maybe an order of those cinnamon twist things.
Oh, those are always good. Those are good for real.
Yeah, but that's it.
Just
nothing else.
Baja Blast and cinnamon twists.
Yep, that's it.
No. All right, everyone. This is Frankie. That was a good talk with Frankie.
Peace
Go
out,
talk
boys.
to your team.
Yeah, we're gonna get a dub. We're gonna get a dub.
They're gonna get a dub. It's gonna be 2-1 next map.
Yeah, it is.
Best of luck to you guys. Free Mike.
Free Mike. Free my boy
Free
Mike.
All right. Thank you for your time. Last but not least, Nick. What a guy. That's a.
Well, we have Chef Ravioli who's
Chef
requesting
Ravioli,
it.
yeah.
Give him after
Wait,
Bradley.
that was a. I'm just gonna say before we drag in Mr. Bradley here, that's quite a strange Taco Bell order.
Yes, I know.
Cinnamon twists and a Baja Blast. There's no tacos or Crunchwrap Supremes.
No, and I think Frankie really needs to pick something better.
I do too. Introducing now, we have Bradley, everyone. Hello, Bradley.
What's going on?
AKA Big Hoss. Now let me ask you a question.
What's that?
Who's the fuck is the Big Hoss?
Oh, every liberal's worst nightmare. He is the boss hog.
The boss hog, all right. How do you think this tournament's going so far? You guys are up a little bit of games.
Honestly, we've been playing pretty good.
You guys have.
Yeah.
I'm still like
good teamwork.
I'm still very surprised after the first round of the first game. Your team captain did indeed get knifed in the back by the enemy team captain, but it did not have any effect to you guys.
No, it didn't. He'll have to pay for that later, but.
Now let me ask you this. I talked to Bryce earlier, one of your other teammates. Who's the better Central Indian?
Oh, definitely me.
You are? What? Why is that?
Definitely. Well, he's kind of gay.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Bet you didn't know that. Well, it's 2024 and all, but
nothing's wrong with that. Before we get too off topic here, though, tanks or watches?
Oh, tanks or watches? Oh. I guess say watches.
Watches?
I think I like them more now.
Interesting. What's your favorite kind of watch?
If I had money, it'd be an Omega. Right now,
very nice.
it's
Those are good.
Psycho.
Yeah, no one asked, Chief.
Last but not least, we have Mikey, aka we have Mikey, everyone, aka Chef
Mike
Baloney,
Dog.
but also known as Mike Dog.
Mike Dog.
How's this tournament going for you, Mike Dog?
You know what? I'm pretty happy with Raul and the Dukes. I really am happy.
Is Mr. Raul Duke being a good team captain?
He's made some squirmly calls. He's definitely had some squirmly calls, but altogether, I think we're pretty cohesive as a team. We had a general layout of where we wanted to go, where we wanted to hold, and just not getting overconfident.
Very good coordination, yes.
Yeah, we're not getting overconfident. Sorry.
Oh, you're all good. I was gonna say you're not getting overconfident, which is very good. Now, on a scale of 1 to yap, how much has Mr. Raul Duke been yapping this tournament so far?
Honestly, I don't think I've heard Brett Wend yap so little, and I've known this man since 2nd or 3rd grade, and I think this might be on the lower end of his yap. I have had to shush him once or twice, but that's kind of to be expected.
I wish I could say the same when I play with him. Now, before I let you go and we get on to
let's go.
The third map of Nuke, what's your favorite guitar tuning at the moment?
I'm a standard guy. I like E flat or just E, standard E. But I do I don't play too many funky things. Dadgad has been the strangest I've been tuned, and I have my thin line Telecaster tuned to Dadgad currently.
Very nice. Well, Mikey, aka Chef Baloney, aka Mike Dog. Time to get back to your team, and you guys got a big next game to play.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Mikey, aka Mikey Dog.
Mike Dog.
And wow, these are some really energetic people on Team Raul and the Dukes.
Team Raul and the Dukes are cranking energy right now. I hope Free Mike's team has this energy because they need it.
Me too, and I know the booze are flowing on both teams, and I would like to see some higher energy on Free Mike. Now, AJ, with that, folks, we're going to take a quick little 2-minute break while we set up the next round on the next map, which will be Nuke, and we'll see you in a little bit.
We'll see y'all in 2 minutes.
All right, folks, and we're back, and this is the match map here on Nuke. Can Raul and the Dukes close it out against Free Mike? I don't know, Mike. I think this might be a Raul and the Dukes 3-0.
It does seem to be that way, folks. It looks like we're going to get a quick 3-0 sweep from Team Raul and the Dukes over Team Free Mike. The map has been unpaused. We are on Nuke. This is our third and potentially final map of this show match. Will Team Raul and the Duke take this 3-0, or will Team Free Mike finally get on the board?
Yeah, Mike, I think this is going to be a tough situation considering Raul and Dukes are starting on CT side.
And they look like they're taking the bomb inside here, folks. They're going through lobby, and they're doing a ramp rush here from the T's. They have one player here on the CTs at hell to spot this out. He decides to stay and fight. They take out Mikey, and the ramp and the B-bomb site is now open to them. CTs are quickly rotating through vents over to the B-bomb site. It's a 5-on-4 now. One player here at double doors. Sebulba opens those, is able to spray through and get counter-food. Sebulba takes out another. Big Hoss takes out Hershey. Down to 2 players now for the T's. White Archer hanging back at the ramp. His team slaughtered by the rotate in. White Archer takes out Sebulba in control. Sideburns takes out Moonut. Will they be able to get the bomb and get the bomb plant? Big Hoss wanders down. No kills yet. Sideburns spots out both players. Guthix takes out Sideburns McGee. Strangely enough, Paul and neither other player seem to want to actually help out their teammate there and just leave that 1v1 up to Johnny in every single instant. Guthix here with 12 HP, though, against the White Archer, who's pushing into the bomb site to grab the bomb. He spots out Big Hoss. Big Hoss peeks in. Big Hoss taken out. Guthix here with the trade with only 12 HP and gets the win here for Team Raul and the Dukes. And that is a pistol round win, CT side nuke for Raul and the Dukes.
And that was a good try, kind of, by Johnny and White Archer, but still, they managed to close it out. Raul and the Dukes hit their shots when it mattered most.
Now, the big key there is that when they had that 2v2 situation, Paul and Johnny were isolated from each other, while Guthix and Big Hoss were at least in the same area as the other, to where they could threaten double peeking Johnny, which was able to overwhelm him and get him killed. T's are now once again going with another ramp rush over to that lower bomb site. They spot out Chef They take him out quickly. 1 kill for each team. 4-on-4 now, with another rotate here from the CTs into the B bomb site. Will the T's, though, be able to actually get the bomb down this time? White Archer going for the plant closest to where he came in from. Sebulba opens up the door and sprays him down, but the bomb plant does go off. Sebulba trade out by Sideburn standing on the rafters. Moonut comes in. No, Big Hoss gets that kill on the Sideburn. Hershey taken out in dark. Just Moonut now and Guthix, and the T's are all dead. Another quick retake here from the CTs by Raul and the Dukes. Is Team Free Mike just mentally over? Do they have the will to survive? Will they even try this last match?
This is a tough situation they put themselves in, Mike. It looks like they're just giving up.
It does seem to be that way right now, though. However, we will be getting a full buy. Let's see if they choose once again to rush ramp, or if they try to do something else with Squeaky Hut, or even go outside. I think this will be a good indicator as to where they are mentally, if they want to actually try to compete, or if they are just going to give up as to what their strategy here is on this round.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting now that they have some utility, but again, they're kind of going all over the place.
Setting up for outside, smokes towards Secret. Sideburns taking the bomb out towards Red. He's leading the charge with the bomb. They spawn out. Big Hoss sees that and Penny. Big Hoss not able to prevent Sideburns from getting down into Secret, though. Counterfoot taken on the other side of the map in lobby by a push from Chef Baloney out from ramp. White Archer able to take out Sebulba. Sideburns pushing down with the bomb, spots one player out by Decon. Big Hoss able to not prevent anybody from rotating over, and now is at Decon. Runs out and is traded out quickly by the Black Hammer. Johnny planning in the absolute middle of the site without ramp control, taken out by Moonut from behind. Hershey takes out Moonut, and it's a 2-on-2 situation without the bomb down for our T's here now. Chepoloni takes out Hershey. White Archer trading him out quickly. Now it's White Archer in a 1-on-1 scenario against Guthix. Guthix has been the carry here for the opposing team, and so has White Archer been for his own team.
Yeah, Mike, now it looks like Guthix has no awareness. Oh, a second! Oh! White Archer managed to close it out. Last minute, almost getting killed by Guthix.
And there it is. Team Free Mike on the board, 2-1. Will we see some T-side dominance here on Nuke, or will Guthix and the rest of Raul and the Dukes prove that they are more resilient than the opposing team?
Yeah, Mike, and that was really needed for morale, but unfortunately it was a White Archer win, and we still have 2 people with 1 kill, 1, 0. Oh, these are rough scoreboard for Free Mike.
That is indeed 7 kills here for White Archer, 2 for Sideburns, 1 for Hershey, 1 for Black Hammer, and 0 right now for Counterfood. And only 40 total damage.
And I don't think Big Hoss here is White Archer above him.
White Archer takes out Sebulba, standing on top of Mini, although his team has already made it down Secret. White Archer mollies off Mini, drops down, and is now going towards Secret with the rest of his team.
Big Hoss has dropped Vents and might get a quick kill here, and he fills up Hershey.
Sideburns out onto the B-bomb site, takes out one, takes out another. Chef Baloney and Big Hoss now down. Black Hammer going for the safe plant behind the silo. Sideburns closing decon. 2 players now sitting on top of the bomb, basically. 3-on-1, though, for the T's against Guthix. Guthix is hiding, though, it appears, in T-spawn, and will definitely not be going for this retake. Just trying to save this AK-47 here, Nick. It is nice to see some rounds for Free Mike. This did happen on a previous map. Will they be able to keep the momentum going forward?
I hope this is what they need. A little bit Johnny action in here to maybe boost a little bit morale, and maybe Johnny's a little less tilted. But I really think this save by Guthix is really smart, and they'll have the AK for the next round, considering their money's not too good. We have 2150, 1950, 1700, and with the loss bonus here, they might be able to have a light buy.
That is true. With Guthix donating a gun to someone here, they should be able to get a full, or well, a somewhat of a full buy here, at least with decent weapons for the CTs if they so choose.
Yep, and that could definitely put Free Mike in a bad situation yet again, now that they T's or CTs have a full buy.
That is correct. 2-2 here, folks, going into round number 5. This is map number 3 of our series, with Team Raul Dukes up 2-0 so far over Team Free Mike. Team Free Mike here going outside again. White Archer trying to make the jump onto Marshmallow, screwing it up. He's still screwing it up. Yep, he might get it this time. He gets it, folks. He's on top. He spots out Sebulba in Big Garage. Both players miss about 8 shots, but Sebulba is finally able to win that aim fight. Big Hoss taking down Cyberch as he goes down into Secret. Counterfood, though, trades out Chef Baloney, pushing through ramp once again.
And Muna's going to try to pick up another kill here, but he misses his shot, and poor timing by him as the T's come out double doors and just try to plant default.
Hershey comes out with the bomb showing, though. Quick peek from Moonut out of decon, takes out the bomb planter again for the T's as they try to get this bomb plant on the B bomb side. Moonut once again peeking perfectly, taking out not only one, but the 2 remaining players, winning the round for our CTs. And as you said, Nick, a bad situation potentially for our T's, although they did have 3 players with over $7,000 who can donate weapons to the 2 poorer members of their team and make this 6th round one that will actually have an actual gunfight, and not just another save round here for Team Free Mike.
And barring those missed shots on Marshmallow, just no coordination on those bomb plants. No one was covering angles. Everyone was pushing one at a time, and just Moon just lined up easy kills.
Sebulba going outside here. Molly's off the T's. They are taking the bomb outside. Once again, 3 T's outside with White Archer once again on top of Marshmallow. Sebulba checking it, though, this time, and did see a grenade get thrown. They should know that White Archer is above them. White Archer drops down on a Mini. The T's, though, are actually moving towards Secret now. Are just dry peeking both Sebulba and Big Hoss. White Archer drops down, doesn't see Sebulba, and is taken out quickly, getting shot in the side of the head. However, the T's have made it down into Secret towards that lower bomb site. Black Hammer, though, taken out by Moonut with the quick rotate from the vents, and just now Counterfood alone left, holding for a lobby push that never came this round.
Nope, and then just another round where they're all spread out and not working together in an ideal situation. And I know he should hold for the lobby push, but Counterfood had no reaction to his team getting mowed down outside.
Well, additionally, Nick, and this is the main problem, is that they appear to be missing their smokes outside. They are smoking off Big Garage, but they're leaving a large gap between red and their smoke, which is allowing the players who are sitting mini to shoot them as they're trying to get over from the red box over to the secret area. And they've died several times now in the past couple rounds doing that. Sebulba and his team have correctly made the mid-round adjustments there so they could position to see through that gap in the smoke that they know is going to be there and has been for the past 3 rounds.
And what makes matter worse, they're pushing one at a time in these poorly thrown smokes. One at a time, just Johnny goes out, Frankie goes out, and then they're getting clicked one at a time into Sebulba's crosshairs.
That is true. I would like to see a tactical timeout here, actually, from Team Free Mike. I feel like they could be using their tactical timeouts. We have not had a single timeout, actually, on either of the two maps, which is a miracle, to say the least.
Yeah, and it looks like White Archer is defaulting to a rush, which quickly gets mollied by Chef Bologna, and they're just pushing through it.
Yes, they are. Teams are streaming out onto ramp, but Chef Bologna is holding his ground. Takes out 3 players already, and looking for a 4th, but Black Hammer is able to trade him out finally. 2 players now for the T's are stuck here in ramp. Where will they decide to go? Black Hammer making his way towards Hell, and potentially up into Heaven, with the T's pulling a bamboozle here on the CTs, who have already rotated onto the lower bomb site, where no one is. Black Hammer now is on the A bomb site.
And this is just that lack of discipline. They over-rotated.
That is true indeed. Sebulba makes his presence known, shoots out. He must have heard the bomb plant and is quickly moving towards the 2 silos. Black Hammer not liking this at all, though. Lets his teammate get pushed, but is able to get the trade. It's now a 1-on-3 situation. Takes out 1. Low on bullets, 3 HP. Who will get the kill here, Big Hoss or Black Hammer? Black Hammer, annoyed by the person above him, looks away to Heaven, does not hear Big Hoss coming on the corner, and that is another win for our CTs here on me.
Yep. And just another cleanup by the CTs.
That is true indeed. We'll have to see what the T's react. They are, once again, on a bit of a broken by. 2 players with Galils, 1 player with an SG, 2 players with AKs, and a motley crew of utility with 3 smoke grenades among them, 2 mollies, a frag, and 1 flashbang. While full utility across the board for all the CTs.
Smoke goes out, nades go out, molly goes out by Sebulba. Let's see if they can try to clamp down on these rush by the T's.
That is true. The T's are appearing to be trying outside. Once again, they are mollied off. Sebulba making his way towards red is pushed up past those smokes. Sebulba sees sideburns on top of the marshmallow. Quickly trade out by White Archer. The T's have a successful push towards here, getting all 4 players down if they so choose. However, Paul is choosing to push towards Mini. Misses the gun. Gets immediately trade out by Big Hoss. 2 trade out by Big Hoss, who's then killed by counter. Chef Bologna coming in now from lobby. Through Squeaky and takes out Hershey. Interesting call there from the T's to push through their own smokes and go into Mini, as opposed to rotate, take the free bomb site towards lower.
And the irony is that their smokes actually lined up well for them to go to secret this round.
Very interesting calls. It appears as though the T side and the team of Free Mike is in their own heads. They don't appear to have the confidence right now to make the correct calls.
No, Mike, and just again, the smokes are there, and just hard sticking to a plan that was probably called in spawn.
That is correct. However, we're once again going outside. Smoke's going out towards secret. One of them missing and going in towards, or fully into secret. Mini smoked off.
Sebulba push up the Africa, takes down White Archer, but it's quickly traded by Black Hammer outside in Africa. Now the T's have red.
I don't think the T's realize that their own smoke is the one that's preventing them from going in. Guthic's trying to shoot into them from heaven. Calls that they have gone and made it down into secret. 2 players now for the CTs in vents. Counterfood doesn't care though, pushes straight past them. Has the bomb and is going to be planting or attempting to plant safe. Doesn't realize there's a player though in Decon. Moonut once again getting a kill. Or pardon me, Big Hoss once again getting a kill from Decon onto a bomb planter at the lower bomb site. Now Johnny in a 1-on-4. He goes and he sprays towards Moonut and has been called out as being in vents. He holds the angle and takes out Moonut, who tries to absolutely thread the needle there with a frag grenade into the vents. He does not see Big Hoss and is immediately taken out. And a nice teabag there from Big Hoss onto the losing Johnny Coon.
The joke being Silent McGee is a mute, but he might need to get his eyes checked after that one.
That is true indeed. He did not see the gun, nor the player, or even seem to react at all after he got shot in the head.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Sadly, this map is even more of a one-sided affair. Of course, it is a nuke, and they did start on the CT side, which is, of course, favored. Hopefully, Team Free Mike will be able to bring something back here in the second half, or at least get to a 3rd win. To give them a little bit more security in case they do lose this round. Shapoloni, though, taking out 1 in ramp. First, he takes out Shapoloni. Ramp is now free for the T's. Where will they decide to go?
Yeah, Mike, and I mean, if Free Mike could shave off a couple of rounds here on T side, they might be in a good position on CT. But given the morale, I don't know if they could pull it together.
Moonut here, already out decon, takes takes the peek, and this time it does not work out for him, is immediately traded out by Black Hammer. They actually cover the bomb planner for once with Sebulba, immediately killing White Archer, immediately then killing the bomb planner and counter food. However, there are still 2 alive. Black Hammer mollying the bomb a bit prematurely. 1 out onto site. Big Hoss taking 1 out ramp. They don't see Black Hammer. Black Hammer takes out Big Hoss. Sebulba then, after missing Black Hammer for 3 minutes, finally sees him, takes him out, and has another CT win and retake on the lower bomb side.
And I think the T's have found their site that they need to work, but they just have no coordination on the post plant.
They seem to be very lost as to where to plant and how to cover that planner. This time they did have the right idea with Sebulba being covered by Paul, who was watching for that double door opening, but sadly Paul was just a bit late in his reaction time there, and Sebulba was able to trade him and the bomb planner and turn that from a 4-on-4 situation into a 2-on-4 very quickly.
That's right. We'll see if they can pull anything out of their hat this round, but I just don't see any momentum here from Team Free Mike.
That's true. Now the T's are sitting up, appears to be doing some kind of a lobby or upper take, with 1 player out towards Squeaky and 3 towards Hut.
And who is Big Hoss seems to smell this quite well. So Bulba and White Archer having a battle outside, and he just misses everything.
Counterfood taking 1 out from Hut. White Archer taking 1 out outside. Sideburns pushes through Squeaky, takes out, killed by Big Hoss. Big Hoss then traded by Hershey. The terrorists should have access to the upper bomb site.
And White Archer
Hershey
might get a Squirmel kick here.
Not true. Sadly for the T's, once again, just does not go their way. Black Hammer alone facing a 1-on-2 situation. Kills the 1 player up above Hut. He needs to find the 1 other, and he's deciding to go towards the B bomb site, going through Secret, which is the right call. Chef Baloney looking for him, does not find him. Will he hear Black Hammer, though, in the lower area?
You should have heard that, but he's not reacting. Definitely
heard
that.
Hear all of that. He should definitely hear all of this.
You think he's heard it, Mike?
I think he has too. Now he's moving down through the vents. Where will Black Hammer decide to go in this post-plant scenario?
Just slow reactions.
Sadly, another loss here for Team Free Mike, with Chef Baloney clutching out that 1v1, winning another round for the CTs.
Yep, and just look at the money the CTs have accumulated. 16K, 9K, 15K, 10K, 13K.
That is true. It's a complete CT-sided dominance here on this first half of Nuke for Team Raul and the Dukes.
Yup, and if the T's could maybe get around here, they might have a good CT side, but let's just see if they can get any semblance of momentum here.
It is certainly not looking good for our Team Free Mike. Now, what will they choose to do on the final round of the half? It looks like as though they're going to be going towards outside. No one going up onto Marshmallow. Will they just straight up rush into Secret? Tons of grenades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grenades going out. Multiple of them missing. Return grenades here from the CTs. Will they get into Secret? 1 player down. 2, 3, 4. All players down into Secret now for the T's. Will they be able to get bomb? Rotations coming in. Big Hoss down the vent. Moonut down the vent. Moonut trades 1. Immediately trade out by Sideburns. Bomb dropped. Sideburns going now into Decon, actually checking that before planting the bomb for once. 2 players, though, coming in from ramp, though, it seems, for the CTs.
And those
Sideburns choosing to plant unsafe. Luckily hit it though from ramp. Shepoloni kills off another. It is now a 2-on-2 scenario. Sideburns sitting under the balcony and another player in decon for the T's. Hershey taken out by Sebulba.
Not react to any sound whatsoever.
Sideburns been called out. And Guthix is able to get the trade on him.
And just an unnecessary loss. Planting in the middle of the site, missing the sound cues, just unnecessary round to lose.
Sadly, just sloppy play from Team Free Mike here when it matters most in these post-plant scenarios. I'd be curious to see if we can go back after the game here to see how many times they actually did get diffuses on this CT side after bomb plants in the lower bomb site, because it seems as though they could just not hold a single post-plant position.
And Moonut and Bradley gave them a free win on that with those pushes on those rotates on the site. But yet again, just poor planning, poor plants, and then Hershey not missing a sound cue caused them to lose that retake.
Very true. And here we go. We are now beginning the second half of the round. It is 2-10 on the third and potentially final map now. If there's not able to be a magnificent CT-sided comeback here for Team Free Mike. They're gamble stacking They gamble, stack the ramp, and the T's expect it this time and just run straight onto the upper bomb site, expecting the entire enemy team to not be there.
And absolutely devastating by White Archer call because they're only 2 rounds away.
Yeah, and they're quickly down 2 players now. A 3-on-5 retake of the upper bomb site. Black Hammer's able to equalize a little bit, giving big cost. Black Hammer trying to come in through Hut. Hershey coming up behind him, taking a fight with Sebulba. He's not sitting there lurking though. Sebulba able to get Hershey. Sideburns able to kill Sebulba. Sebulba, will he be able to survive? And the CTs might do it. They're going in for that defuse now.
Johnny hears the sneak up from Guthax.
And there it is, a win, a much-needed win here for Team Free Mike on the CT side of New. 3-10.
Much-needed, Mike, because that would have put them in a very dangerous situation.
Well, they would have been needed to force buy and then probably would have gamble stacked something and then ended up losing the round like they normally do. Hopefully that won't be the case here, though.
No, and this could be the much-needed spark from them having their 2 bottom fraggers pull out a clutch.
That is true. Hershey here with 3 kills and Counterfood with 4. Meanwhile, Guthix here actually bottom fragging here for the opposing team at 7, who had been performing very well in the previous 2 maps. T's apparently are going towards ramp. Black Hammer spots him out. Moonot pushes him. Black Hammer retreats down into ramp. T's are swarming though. Rotating from Hershey though into health. Takes out Moonot. Sebulba fighting. Pushing towards Black Hammer, who continues to run away and delay and buy time. And the CT rotate is nowhere to be found. Black Hammer finally taken out by Guthix. It is a 4-on-3 scenario, with the T's most likely getting bomb plant here in front of the silo on the lower bomb site. Pushing though from Sideburns and Hershey, who both just decide to let him finish planning. Daycos takes out White Archer. Sideburns takes out Guthix. Counterfood pushes down. There's 1 ramp and there's 1 control, and the CTs get slaughtered by the T's.
And that monkey
come in
flash.
behind them.
That monkey flash really came in clutch, mowing down both the CT with a rifle Johnny and the person behind site silo.
That is true. The T's had the gun advantage and still lost. Or, pardon me, CTs. I don't know what else to say. It's 3-11. This most likely will be going up to match point here for the T's if they're able to take this, and then probably take the series right after. Very disappointing showing from Team Free Mike, and hopefully they'll hit the cages and start to work a little bit more. Intro opening kill here for Sebulba onto Sideburns McGee. Sideburns McGee must be very, very upset. Sebulba here lurking now through Squeaky as his team goes down. Counterfood takes out Sebulba and calls that there was only 1 going upper. Chef Baloney here standing in the middle of nowhere. I'm good. He did not DC. He's going down now with the monkey flash. It's going to be interesting as the CT has already pushed down between them. Guthix going for the bomb plant. White Archer killing 1. White Archer killing 2.
And Chef Poloni might have a nice flank here, ironically for his poor play. Hershey's unaware that Monkey Flash is coming behind him and gets mowed down. They just can't stop.
Oh, and the Monkey Flash wins it.
That's a tough loss. And this might be GG, folks.
They did not have to peek and decided to peek into the guy Decon and lose 3 gunfights in a row, which might have just lost them the map. A 4th buy here coming out from our CTs, who seem to be on their absolute last leg. This seems to be it, Nick.
I think this is it, Mike. I just can't see any momentum whatsoever, and we've said this for 3 maps. They just can't get any utility, any usage, any cohesion. They're just getting picked apart.
And Brett Wynn blows the door off of Squeaky. Walking through now. Checks up for Counterfood towards Mustang. Does not see him. Tees him now. Counterfood falls off the rafters. 3 kills now for the Tees. It is 3-on-2 in favor of the Tees now, who have a player ramp and have a player on the A bomb site. Bomb is sitting ramp though. White Archer nowhere to be found in decon, expecting the team to come lower.
And could
Moonot,
he
however,
close
is going back towards the upper bomb site to plan upper.
And I don't see White Archer getting anything here. This is game. This is the Free Mike loss. The 3-0 sweep.
White Archer has guessed incorrectly. He's now realized to his horror that the bomb was planted at the upper bomb site. Will he choose to go up the vents, or will he choose to go secret? Choose to go up the vent. However, the thing is not destroyed, and they're going to hear this. Falls out. He runs through Squeaky. Avoids everything into Hut now. Runs through the fire and the flames. Takes out 1. And there it is, folks. A 3-0 victory by Raul and the Dukes, a 3-0 sweep in this first Bottom Frag Bowl show match. Raul and the Dukes are your first Bottom Frag Bowl champions.
And I just didn't see this coming, Mike. I thought they were going to have one map win, but Free Mike just had no cohesion whatsoever. Just a pure disappointment from Free Mike.
That is true, and I guess.
All right, everyone, we're here at the final interviews after Raul and the Dukes have 3-0'd their opponents, Free Mike. We're going to have a quick here interview with the captain himself, Raul Duke. AJ.
Raul, we got Mr. Raul Duke coming in. They just had a good win. Let's see what he has to say about it. Mr. Raul Duke, also known as Brett Wind, captain of the Raul and the Dukes.
Proud captain.
Proud captain. So you guys did it.
I mean, we were predicting a 3-0.
Not only did you win one game, not only did you win 2 games, you won all 3 games. How does this make you feel?
Pays to be a winner, man. I mean, the boys really pulled together. They kind of they had us in the first half in a couple of those maps. I'm not gonna lie, Ancient and Inferno. It was pretty tight race, but we came through on Nuke. The boys had a plan. We communicated well, and we took it home. Nothing more to say about that, really.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you right now, knowing that you're the champion of the first Bottom Frag Bowl?
I'd say a 9.5, only because my beverage is empty. That's the one thing keeping me from a 10.
Oh, well, you should have probably gotten another one then.
Oh,
Continuing
I doubted after
on.
the game, man.
After the game, hell yeah, I'd do the same. Knowing that, like, all the banter that the Free Mike team gave you, all of the banter, do you have, like, any words you would like to tell them once we're in Discord after the interview altogether?
In the interest of maintaining Calumet's sterling reputation, I'm not going to repeat all of them, but it's definitely going to be something along the lines of get good, hit the aim trainer a little bit, maybe play some more Premier, because I know these boys only like to play 5 stacks. They're not in the trenches grinding solo Premier games.
Shots fired. I know that because, I mean, we all know that.
We all know that.
And congratulations again, Raul Duke. You performed well, Brett Wind, all things considered.
Now, final question, Brett Wind, before we let you go, before we let you celebrate with your team, you had quite the tournament performance today, didn't you? You played very well.
I think I did, yes.
And then relating this to a previous invitational known as the Windy Invitational, why did you rage quit and why did you bottom frag in the golf tournament that day?
Well, I've considered hiring a PR firm to beat those allegations that I rage quit the Windy Invitational. But I will say that, just like in the Windy Invitational, as the same in the bottom frag tournament, I performed. I was a competitor. We took it one hole at a time, one round at a time, and despite some collusion from the opponents, we left with our heads held high.
Well, we'll wait for your team to get back on that, but congrats on winning this tournament. Thank you,
very
Mr.
much.
Raul Duke.
Thank you all for putting it on. Thank you for your hard work on setting this up. Let's get the boys in here for a 5-man interview at some point.
5-man? Oh. Ooh.
Well, we had a time slot for 5 games, and we only got to 3, so
do we
fill the time slot.
do we? How do you feel about the audible, Mr. Nick? Do we just
I'm
drag
okay. Yeah, we'll
the
see
whole
if the
team win
victors want to do. Yeah, we can bring
boys
one
are
at a
ready.
time. Just
The
let them know.
boys-
Let them know ahead of the Abe that we're gonna do one at a time. So try to speak one at a time.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
have a talking stick.
Let them know real quick, and then we'll bring you all back in. Well, Nick, that was an unexpected turn of events. We thought we would get one interview. We're just gonna interview the whole damn team.
That's a much better idea considering the absolute curb stomp that just occurred.
All right, let's bring the captain back in. See if they're all ready. Mr. Raul, is the team ready?
We are doing a post-game morale celebratory case opening, so stand by. We'll let you know what Mikey gets.
Man, this is some good news. They're really flexing on them.
Good news. They are very much so flexing on them.
And then the viewers obviously don't know this, but Paul has actually rage quit the Discord and is in our private Discord for Calumet Studios, and now is playing Assassin's Creed Origins.
Should we drag a Mr. Hershey in here?
Yeah, let's get Hershey down here. Let's tell them to wait, and then go down there, tell them to wait, and I'll get Hershey in here.
All right.
Hershey.
Oh.
You're being interviewed by me and AJ, my friend. We want to get your perspective on the game.
Oh.
AJ, take it away.
Mr. Hershey-kun, a.k.a. Hershey, the king.
Yeah, the king. You gotta say the full title. When you asked me this, you asked, I specifically told you the full title. Come on,
Hershey, the king of the universe, the king of the world, the king of Beavertopia. We have Hershey, everyone.
Hello.
Hershey, how are the beavers going?
Going fine.
So, unfortunately, it was a unlucky tournament, but did you have fun? Did you have a good time, Hershey?
I think Hershey has died, and the cat's got his tongue.
Hello?
Oh, Hershey's back.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Hershey.
I had a little bit of lag spikes here and there,
Oh yeah, internet's always a hard thing.
Yeah,
Now let me ask you this, Hershey. I know you have a good collection of CS skins. I heard you have a hand collection.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
What kind of hands?
They're like little rubber hands you put on your fingers.
Oh.
Yeah, I have them circling a moon.
Circling moon, very nice.
Yeah.
Well, we wish that. Unfortunately, the tournament didn't go your guys' way, but we wish you all the best. To you, the team, the free mics.
Yeah, I think I could have done better in quite a few situations. Some of it's just like I kind of couldn't move because everything was lagging out.
We'll get them on the next tournament, Hershey-kun.
Yeah.
We will get them on the next one. Well,
thanks
for your
again,
time,
Hershey.
We got to interview the rest of them.
Yep, we'll drag them all out. Drag them all in.
Not that one. We get.
Oh, what's good? Oh.
What the fuck?
What's going on? What's going on?
What is happening?
There we go.
Nick is having a hard time dragging everyone in. Everybody, we have the Raul and the Dukes.
Hi-oh.
Not only, as I said, they've won one game, they've won 2 games. They won all 3 games. How's that make you guys feel?
We are not the bottom fraggers.
We
are
good. Pretty
you are
good.
not the bottom fraggers, indeed. You guys are the top fraggers since you came out on top this tournament.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Graduated to just normal fraggers.
Very much
All
so.
I gotta say is we played well. We played as a team.
You guys did.
And we stuck to our guns. We didn't get too cocky, Star Fox. And we just kind of, even when things looked well, we said we wanted to get shitposty. We wanted to start shitposting. We wanted to get a little horny. But we said, let's hold that back.
Oh.
Temperance is the word of the day.
Temperance is the word of the day. That's all you can say. It's all you can
Or
say.
edging.
Now,
I think you could also call it edging.
Yeah.
edging. All right. Now, Mikey, speaking of edging, if you were to be a salad, what kind of dressing would you have on you?
Oh man, I'm gonna stick with the good Midwestern ranch. You know, it's
Hidden Valley?
homemade.
Oh, what's going
Let's go
on?
Homemade.
homemade
What's going
ranch.
on?
Homemade.
What's going
Very
on?
nice.
Interrupting our interview, Franklin.
Oh,
No,
We got some spies in here.
we got some
spies
spies.
here. All right. Well, thank you
Interlopers.
for that question, Mikey. Before you got rudely interrupted.
No, I do like a good Hidden Valley ranch, but you know,
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong.
Just gonna
But,
sneak right by you and get the ranch.
truly.
What you
And-
guys? It's been a historical day. 3-0. Some would say the clean sweep.
Mhm.
3-0. I just wrote that down with an exclamation mark. 3-2-0.
As you should.
I would honestly like to give a ginormous thanks to our good leader, Brett Wind. He truly did. He kept us level-headed even when things were looking bad. Like when we switched to CT on that Inferno game, it was a rough start.
Yep, that was the one game that we were down going into the half, and it was all
We weren't
about
down. I
keeping
don't
you
think we were
guys.
down going into the half.
No.
We were
You were tied.
up-
You were
It
tied.
was
We're
6-6.
tied, I think.
But and then they kind of had us on our back foot, but then we just had to go back and he leveled us out, and we stuck to our guns. We stayed posted and didn't get too aggressive.
Yeah,
Because we
I
knew
think that's what mainly got us the dub.
As an
We didn't get too
American,
aggressive.
I love sticking to my guns as it's
I
our
can't really
right.
Hell
take
yeah,
too
brother.
much. I can't really
Hell
take too
yeah.
much credit. There were plenty of opportunities. You know, we got the Travi 4K, we got the Mikey Ace, we got them rushing up mid round 1 Inferno, and him getting a fat 3K to give us the opportunity to plant. We
I had no. That was so funny.
Bryson Bradley with the crossfire of a century, just taking down that B rush solo. I mean, the boys performed. We were firing on all cylinders. Truly.
Speaking of the boys performing, I noticed, and we have not let it down yet, that there has been a knife this game. Actually,
one
in
knife.
the first round of the whole tournament.
That happened.
The team captain knifed the other team captain.
And
we wanted to let him think that he had a chance.
While I do congratulate Paul on that crowning achievement, I'd also like to point to the scoreboard. So get wrecked. You know, you
following
can
up the knife though. Following up the knife, is the agreement still on? Because to my knowledge, if you got knifed, you know what happens.
You know, Paul and I had a gentleman's discussion about that. We had a discussion about a gentleman's agreement on knifing for shots, and we originally said no. But you know what? Because Paul's such a good sport, I'm gonna do one for him.
I feel like you should.
it's
Not
a little
only did he peak on
consolation.
the first round, you guys won the whole thing in the end.
Exactly.
gentlemen,
Scoreboards, all that matters.
So far, what I learned is scoreboard matters, and so does apparently winning 3-0, which you can't go wrong with.
Harambe will also have his revenge.
Now, I have a question for I do have a question for Mikey. Mikey, in the last 3 rounds on that nuke game, you had some very, very insane clutches with the monkey flash. Multi, which, by the way, was versus weapons. Johnny had M4, Paul had M4, and yet the monkey flash had long-range headshots. Do you have any commentary on what was going through your mind when you absolutely destroyed them with the monkey flash?
So the reason why, especially on that 3-piece, why I was hanging back is my ping shot up to about 1.2K. And I had to sit back and wait for my connection to just kind of recover, which actually gave me the perfect positioning to walk in, and they didn't anticipate the late ramp rush. But like the MAC-10 is possibly one of the most underrated weapons in all of CS2. I'm wholeheartedly going to say that. Because like
as
you
someone
said,
who doesn't have that weapon equipped, I can agree with you. It is underrated. I'm a big MP7 guy.
Because you need a monkey flash.
And to ask the team group, before we close out here, would any final messages to Team Free Mike and White Archer in the lot?
I've got open slots for coaching. Just hit me up. We all have my numbers. I'm free 4 to 5:30 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You know, reasonable rates. You could be like me one day.
Yeah.
On that
Gift
note,
luck, sucker ball.
we have a very large presence in the chat asking for a Team Meow from Team Raul and the Dukes. Can we get a Team Meow on the count of 5?
Yeah, we get Team Meow.
3,
on the count
2. Oh, AJ, count us off.
All right, on go. We're gonna do 3, 2, 1, go. You guys ready to send this one off?
Oh, you know
Let's
it.
go.
Let's meow it off.
2, 1, go.
Meow.
There you have it, folks. Bottom frag bowl 1. Raul and the Dukes.
And
secured
AJ,
the victory 3-0.
If you do me a favor, could you tell Mike to get back in here?
Hey, Mike, you get back in here?
He's in another Discord.
What an asshole.
What a guy.
Hello.
All right. Well, that will conclude everything for the bottom frag bowl, folks.
I need to go to the interview room.
Nope. We're in here. Thanks for joining, everyone. We have a 3-0 victory for Raul and the Dukes. Anything you want to say, Mike?
No, just if you stayed through the whole thing, thank you. Appreciate it. And we hope you enjoyed this one and look forward to the next one.
Yep. Thanks again, everyone, and have a good night. And maybe you have some better CS than these idiots.